Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well tonight. We are going to get into a collective reading. Hope you all had a good day today. Welcome in if you're new, welcome back if you're returning. Please, just as this one or any other reading, please use your discernment and tap into your own intuition to see if this message is for you or not. Not every message is your message. Not every message will be your message. And this is why you need to be reflective on the messages being brought out. And that's from any reader. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Grab your drinks, your smokes, your snacks, your whatever you want to have. I have a feeling we might need a little extra popcorn for tonight's reading. I don't know. I had to go grab some eats before I started my reading tonight, so that's why I'm slightly late for the party, but I'm always on time. Hope everybody's well. Sure. So, I'm going to do 3 different readings tonight, 3 different collectives, 3 different timelines. Because I feel that the other timelines have been rather close together in the subject matter. So I'm going to do 3 different ones tonight. If you'd like a personal reading, you're more than welcome to reach out to my Hipsy link. It's in the links section here on YouTube. I'm thanking 2 orders that have been put in for the store. Thank you for your orders. They have been processed and they are being taken care of. So you should be receiving, it should be here this month. Just give me a second. There. Okay, so the link is up for members only currently. So if you're a member and you'd like to get some merch, it's up and available. Okay? Go to the community tab now and check out the link. Thank you, Josh. You're on point tonight. Wow. All right, Josh, I'll help you out here. Hang on a second. You're clearly on the prowl tonight. Thank you for your due diligence there, Josh. So yeah, if you're a member, the link is up. You have access first. I'm giving you guys first dibs because you've been so wonderful and so supportive. If you guys like to get some merch, there's pillows, there's bedspreads, there's tablecloths, there's t-shirts, there's hoodies, there's dresses, there's shoes, um, there's wall plaques, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just starting into the whole creation of it. I take a couple hours every day to go into creative mode, and I've been creating new products. So I just launched a t-shirt. I think it's looking pretty slick. I can't wait to get my own because I'll be wearing it proudly. You got to go check it out to see it. If I don't get 10 orders by the end of the week, I'll be opening it up to my subscribers a little early. So just keep that in mind. I'm just trying to give my members dibs, okay? That's all. I hope you're all doing well today. There's a lot of people I'm getting that should have heeded my warning, but they didn't. And it turns out the West Coast, I pretty well called it, but I didn't realize it was going to happen so quickly. Um, the West Coast of Canada got really hit with the cyclone, and apparently it's just gone to shit. The highways, everything. So they're having to jump into gear. So hold patience out in the West Coast, okay? I have a feeling that this was kind of brought on abruptly, and hell, I didn't even see it coming. I knew there was something going on, but I wasn't too sure as to when. I thought it was going to hit around January, February, but it hit quite sooner than that. So brace yourselves. Hold patience and do what you can to get through it. All right, great spirit, guides, guards, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light. Thank you so much for being here, providing messages to the collective, the ones that watch, my supporters. Thank you for being my guides, my guards, and my protectors. Each and every single day is my mission. Yeah, some didn't take you seriously, collective. Somebody didn't hear your call. Somebody didn't take you the gospel, and they took you for granted. And now they are in shambles. Most of my life, people didn't take me seriously. They thought I was delusional. They thought I was quite pathetic, actually. Little did they know I'd come back with a vengeance. All right, let's start off with the first collective. I'm going to do three, as I said before. This is the first one. So take what resonates. Going to be kind of like a story time. Just going to let it flow. I don't even know what the overall tarot message is going to be. But there's definitely people in regret. There's definitely people feeling shame for the way they treated you. And I think some of them are being stood as incorrect. They're standing corrected, as they should. Now, this isn't about ego. This is just about insight. This is about what you have yourself come to terms with. right? People didn't listen to you, and they wish they should have. That's not a you problem, collective. That's a them problem. Now they have to lay in their bed that they made. It's unfortunate for them, but it's true. It's a real shame, too. People slept on you the whole time, and they didn't take you seriously. And now they have no other choice but to really look at what you told them and realize that you're only looking out for them. You're only looking out for their best interest. And then maybe it's because you had some sort of love for them. You were concerned for their well-being. You were concerned for them. And for some people, it's not something you can put a band-aid on. It's not something that you can walk back from. It's not something that you can do a pivot and go back to. What's done is done. The thing is, collective, they showed their true colors. They showed you who they really were. The unhealed version of themselves. Now they have no other choice but to reflect and go within and heal that what was ailing them. They were not in touch with Mother Earth, and they were very confused. That's what happens when you get disconnected from your spirit. That's what happens when you drink the Kool-Aid. That's what happens when you submit to the Matrix. You lose yourself in the process. People weren't making the decisions that they needed to make regarding the Matrix. The Matrix is on the bottom of the deck right here, right now. Decisions was in the reverse. And this is universal order dealing with the Matrix coming out. Okay? It's all happening as the way it should. Okay? The thing is that people didn't go with their heart. They went with what was being told to them. They submitted to the hypnosis. And again, that's not a you problem. You've seen through it. You tried to tell them. You tried to warn them. What happened? They thought of you as delusional. They thought of you as crazy. Not so crazy anymore. The very word conspiracy was created to denounce the truth. Let me remind you that. You had your guardian angels with you the whole time, collective. That's partially as to where you were getting your information from. You might not have known it at the time, but you gained knowledge over the experience. You realize these energies were there with you right from the get-go, right from the beginning, trying to guide you, guard you, and protect you. This is why I say that you need to get in touch with your inner voice, your inner guidance, because that is connected to something so much more powerful than what you are and who you are. The very essence that gives you life is that power. Yeah. You need to get back into the connection of your heart and soul within your mind. Have that all in balance, as above, so below. This is the whole experience. All right, Sacred Feminine, thank you for joining us tonight. I love you with unconditional compassion. Please provide a card, a message for the collective. What is the overall energy of tonight's message for the collective? Ooh, okay. I can't even say it. I can't make this up. Illumination is in the reverse, so something was hidden to transform. Right? Those that were true to their heart followed their heart. Those that were not true to their heart and they submitted to the darkness. Hmm, interesting. Gonna look into it, see what they have to say. All right, illumination. Your creativity is blocked at present because you are not expressing how you truly feel. To unblock your creativity, you need to express your feelings. Creativity is first and foremost about self-expression. Every piece of art, no matter what the subject or style, is a self-portrait. Express everything that you feel inside you, good, bad, beautiful, or ugly. Everything is valid, so don't place judgment or restrictions on yourself. Your creativity has no boundaries apart from the boundaries you place on yourself. Creativity is the essence of your life, and the self expression is creativity's voice. Self expression heals and liberates you, it illuminates your mind and your heart. All that you need is to let your feelings come through. And this is to a big factor of why all of this is going down the way it's going down. It's meant to be a wake up call, collective. It's meant to be a reassurance. It's meant to be a transformation, a realization, your ascension, ultimately. Transformation. Your world may seem like it is turned upside down, yet rest assured, there is no need for concern. A positive transformation related to work, study, or finances is now occurring. Keep calm and allow the storm to clear, for when it does, you shall discover that things have been rearranged for the better. Do not fear the changes taking place, for change is a necessary part of life. With every ending comes a new beginning. Trust and prepare to lovingly let go of the past. If there's one certainty in life, it is that your life will continue to transform as it magically unfolds. Though you may feel unsettled and unsure at the present, try to be flexible in your thinking and be open to new ideas. A bright future awaits. Let's get one more, and then I'll, I'll do a little bit of a clarification. Hmm, miracles. This couldn't have happened at a better time. Okay, with the illumination in reverse. So something was hidden, something was not illuminated, and you found out. Okay, that caused a major transformation. Okay, and it created some badass miracles. So I think that's a pretty good start to tonight's reading. Let's take a look at what miracles have to say. Your determination, commitment, and perseverance is about to pay off, and all that you have worked towards will soon manifest. It will soon be time to celebrate your achievements. However, you are cautioned to not get too elated. Thank the universe for all that you achieve and keep focused. Do not lose sight of your original purpose and intention. Keep in mind that all you do should not only serve you, but also those around you. In doing this, the universe will continue to guide you and offer its assistance. Visualize your work and influence reaching larger numbers of people. Imagine this happening with ease and only in ways that make you feel comfortable. It takes no more effort to think big than to think small, and remember that a miracle is always possible, no matter what situation you find yourself in. I haven't used my my deck of cards there for a while, so I'll jump into that there too. We're going to look into. Um, I'm just going to work out the three different timelines with these three different cards. The way that it's popping out, it's three different transitions. It's three different demographics of people. Okay, there's a demographic of people that are shook because they didn't heed your warning. There's the ones that had taken you seriously, heeded your warning, and they're transforming at the current place. And then there's some that actually see what you're talking about, that are seeing the actual miracles starting to happen in their life. Okay? So, yeah, there's three different demographics that are coming into the collective here with us tonight. I'm proud of absolutely every single one of you for going within and reflecting. What do we got for the first timeline? What? Okay. All right. The internal child. Yeah, you were probably dealing with some major internal wounds from your childhood. Okay, this was what was probably keeping you from releasing and expressing and bringing your, uh, bringing out that what was within you. Okay, what's the second timeline? Ooh, the siren. And the third timeline. What do we got going on? And yes, I'm going to be doing three timelines at a time. The flame. You're realizing the light that's within you, collective. I'm excited. This is wonderful news. All right, let's get an animal whispers for each timeline. Okay, what do we got? We got mystic, but in the reverse. So you weren't believing in your own power for the first one. That's what was keeping you from things being illuminated. You didn't even believe in yourself. And then for the second timeline, you stepped into your authentic aspect of who you are. So that's pretty wild. I'm happy about it. Wow. And the third timeline got infinite possibilities with the unicorn. Wow, we got miracles, we got the flame, we've got infinite possibilities. This is three different transitions, collective. Three different transitions of people. Tonight's reading is off the hook so far already. All right, the first timeline, the ones that were ill illuminated, we'll call you number one, okay? Polar bear. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, review your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Everybody has the ability to carry the shaman within. Okay? We have all these archetypes available to us. We just have to step into them. Okay? And it's up to us to make that choice of who we choose to be in this world. The second timeline, penguin, authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. You're perfectly fine in your own skin. You need to believe that, okay? You need to believe that what is being called in from within you, it matters. I'm going to look at the unknown archetypes in a second. All right, timeline 3, you've got unicorn, infinite possibilities. You're the sovereign of yeah, somebody don't want this message out, right? So you can screw off, get your own damn sandwich, and leave mine alone. Uh, You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light and abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. I absolutely love this for you, Collective. 100%. Right, let's look into the archetypes. Let's see what they got to say. What do we got here? The eternal child. Oh, that's all right. Not too far. Too far. Too far. By the way, yeah, I just got confirmation. If you know, you know. All right, eternal child. Here we go. The inner child, the child of joy. The eternal child is connected to the timeless ages, and this, by the way, this is for timeline one. Okay? The eternal child is connected to the timeless, ageless, and infinite aspects of life. It is the radiant and fearless and seeks joy above all else, and at any cost. It struggles being bound to an aging body with the physical limitations in a world that demands attention to detail and logistics. The eternal child wants to nix all rules and responsibilities and go beyond what others say is possible. Oh, interesting. It wants to return with plenty of friends to the land of the free, where divine wine and creativity pour from the earth and the sky. We all want to sip from the well of eternal youth, and this makes the eternal child naturally popular, perhaps even famous. The eternal child glimmers. It reminds us it reminds us that what is possible is what is magical about this precious life. So it was in the reverse, and it's represented to addicted, selfish, adrift, and burnouts. Right? So pretty much, yeah, in a nutshell, as to what the status quo matrix has been projecting into our world. Okay? But when in the light, it's joyful, it's playful, it's aspects of all magic. To go deeper, it's the Akaris, Peter Pan, Rumi's Has Anyone Seen the Boy? The archetype is so spirited that when its appetite for life isn't satiated, it seeks spirits and substance elsewhere. The eternal child struggles with addictions of all varieties. Yeah, I'm feeling a little called up, but that's okay. Celebrity culture is based heavily on the archetype, as is the phrase live hard, die young, and the series of artists and musicians who died at 27. So this is about either submitting and subduing your inner child because it's something of childish nature and apparently you need to grow up, okay? Or allowing your inner child to be validated, to be celebrated, and to allow them to have reign in the grand scheme of things, knowing that yes, you're going to take and use your discernment. As you get older, we tend to forget about our eternal child. Okay, we tend to abandon them, and then we wonder why our lives go to shit. Okay, it's mainly because we've forgotten and we've taken a different approach and a different perspective about our younger self. Right. A lot of us think that it doesn't matter, when in actuality it does. In order to be your full, authentic self, that eternal child needs to be validated, it needs to be appreciated, and it needs to be celebrated for who it is. Okay? So really take that into consideration going forward, specifically timeline one, because timeline one, you guys need to open your eyes to the magic of the world and what it is, what is available to you within the possibilities. All right. So let's look into the siren, find out where that is. So, okay. Actually, okay. We'll go through this guy. What does that look like? Siren? No, that's the maiden. I don't know why I have that song in my head. Okay, anyway. The siren, it was also in reverse. However, it can be read either way, right? We ultimately have the choice to make with each card, but as it shows up is the current moment situation. Okay, the temptress, the seducer, the femme fatale. The siren calls and the world spins. What we thought we wanted pales in comparison to the sweet allure of her song. We find ourselves lost in a spell of desire and longing, perhaps even lust, where the thing calling to us is ultimately good or bad is somewhat irrelevant. It's the journey that matters, and the work of the siren is to take us on a deep psychic descent. Following her song, we go down, 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 to the place where lessons are learned and courage must be rallied to find our way back to dry land. Try as we might, resisting the call may not even be an option, unless, the Odysseus, we bind our hands to the mast of our ship. It's likely, though, that falling for her call is the only way we will come to live more fully on the surface, and I can resonate with this to a very deep degree. Other iterations of the siren archetype include the nymph, the mermaid, and the fairy. They often come in sets of three as a trinity of temptation. Embodying the siren archetype requires that we explore things that are taboo. The siren laughs at connection at convention. Hello. The siren laughs at conventions and constraints. She eats rules. So when in the dark, it's wickedness, it's adultery, it's wreckage, it's betrayal, it's insatiability. When in the light, it's awakened, it's sensuality, it's absorption, it's an arousal. Okay. To go deeper, J.W. Waterhouse's Nymph paintings, Lana Del Rey's album Ultraviolence. So what I'm getting from this for you guys, timeline 2, is that you guys are learning the difference between good and evil, and I think that you guys are realizing that some things that were made out to be bad are actually good, and some things that were made out to be bad are good were actually bad. Okay, so there's definitely been a transformation happening among the collective, and you guys are all stepping now into what is meaningful to you. Okay, you're learning to speak your voice. You're learning to be able to be in that authentic skin that you've always been yearning for. Okay, so keep that caliber, keep that enthusiasm. All right, going forward, because this is going to bring you into a new paradigm, a new perspective, and it's the perspective you've been waiting for, right? And this is about you believing in yourself, believing in your own inner light, and knowing that you actually have something valuable to bring to this whole experience. All right? That after all, there was an actual purpose for you, right? And here, for so long, you didn't really understand or maybe even know. All right? But now it's to the point where things are starting to work out for you. Things are starting to make sense for you. And I'm really, really happy about this for you. Okay. I'm going to put these other two timelines to the side. I'm going to start with the timeline 1, and we're going to clarify some things. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. If you're just joining in, take a look at the description box and go ahead and take a look. If you can't chat right now, you have to become a subscriber for at least 20 minutes in order to comment. Um, Trolls, you guys can just keep scrolling. Don't hurt your thumb on your way out. I have no interest in what you have to say. All right. So we got this illumination card in the reverse here. So I want to kind of tap into that and find out what some of the blockages might have been, what kind of situations you might have been perceiving to be um, what was, yeah, overall, what was the blockage for timeline 1? Um, just as a confirmation, what was the blockage? Let's go 5 cards. Right off the bat, we got 2 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, we got 7 of Cups, which totally makes sense. Yeah. So we end up with the Hermit and the 8 of Cups for the 5th, 4th, and 5th. So what this is telling me is that you guys were having a hard time coming to truth with who you are and what Spirit was trying to emulate to you and illuminate to you. You didn't believe in it. You didn't believe in your inner voice. You were told, oh, that's just shambles. Get on with it, right? And this could very well happen when you're younger. This could very well happen when, um, you were just starting to realize, okay, well, I'm a person, and I guess I have some sort of something in this life, but there's got to be some reason why I'm here. And you were you were instead of illuminating what was within you. I don't even think you knew at that point that you had a choice of that, right? I don't think you even thought that you had a choice to go within at that point, because everything else outside of yourself was a distraction, and it brought you to a place of uncertainty. So we got the Ten of Pentacles here in the reverse. So by you not living up to your expectations, by you not calling truce, and by you not making a decision and communicating that, it's almost like people were shutting down your voice, shutting down what mattered to you, right? And with the internal child coming out in the reverse, you weren't celebrating your inner child. You weren't celebrating this whole aspect, all right? So I do believe that that might have created a major instability with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It seemed like everything that you worked towards, it didn't seem to work because it was all about what everybody else wanted and not what you wanted. Okay, it was not in sync with who you are. And you were faced with many illusions as well with the Seven of Cups. Okay, and the only cup that you should have picked was your own. Okay, but you didn't. And it created a lot of upset. It created a lot of emotional baggage along the way. We have the Eight of Cups here. However, it sent you into this reflective mode. It brought you into yourself. It's where it all starts, right? Within the timelines. That's where it starts. The universe tends to bring you through this in order to bring you into yourself. It gives you no other choice but to look within yourself. And for some of us, it's very difficult. For some of us that don't believe in ourselves, it brings us a chaos. It's a certain kind of chaos that you don't really expect life to bring about. It's kind of wild the way it all happens, but it's true, right? We don't expect, we really don't understand it to begin with. So to expect something as a message or a guidance from the universe is very unlikely, right? Specifically, if you don't even believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, you don't believe in anything else, then yeah, there's definitely going to be a discrepancy there, right? So this is the whole thing, right? You've transformed, you've illuminated, you've gotten to the next stage as you grew up, right? It became evident to you. It became more than uh, more than comprehensible, right? It was your life, it was your experience, it's the lessons that you've learned, it's the experiences that you've had throughout your life that has made you who you are, right? Whether they were good experiences, whether they were bad experiences, it still made you who you are. And regardless of that, that's actually pretty special. Because even the people that have gone through trauma, the people that have gone through a lot of pain, you still have come out in such a way that's a benefit to the world, regardless, because you went through it. So don't think that your experience is all for nothing, okay? Whether it's good or bad, it's an experience. It's something to learn from. It's something to bring knowledge to you. Okay, it develops who you are. It develops your soul. It develops your understanding and awareness. And most of all, it's illumination. Okay, so despite all this chaos, despite your foundations falling apart over and over and over again because you were not going in the right direction that was meant for you and your higher calling, right? You badgered, you belittled, you gave no faith to the mystic that was within you. This is your own personal power that you have within you, and you spat on it. Take a moment to reflect on that, because a lot of you in this timeline are jealous, you're envious of other people, the fact that they're rising and you're not. And it's mainly because you're failing to heal. You're failing to take into consideration of your own personal power. You'd rather recognize somebody else's. But it's interesting what you recognize within other people. It's also what you recognize within yourself. But it's all on how you choose to react. It's all on how you choose to move forward. You can either allow it to let you grow and help you grow, or you can allow it to hold you back and stagnate you. If you don't heed the call, that's a you thing, not of anybody else thing. It's a you thing. And all it takes is you to believe. It's as simple as that. We got the eternal child here, right? So it's about reacquainting yourself with your internal child, the one that was neglected, the one that wasn't validated, right? And this is about the Eight of Cups. This is about recognizing those people that held you back as well, right? You very well could have been a child. They held you back from what was your calling and what was calling to you. They wanted you to fit in a little box of comfort. They wanted you to fit in this expectation of who they wanted you to be. And again, this made you go within and it made you reflect. And in thus doing so, it helped you to find your inner light. It helps you stand up on your own 2 feet. It's not that they give or get any credit for that. You did this on your own, collective. There is going to be a tomorrow. There will be a future for you. You just have to step into it. Let's do a little bit more clarification on this, because I definitely want to see a little bit more on the situation. All right. Two of Swords, the Seven of Cups. Can you clarify that? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, and the Eight of Swords. So yeah, because people had you stuck. People, you didn't want. You had too many illusions on you, and that what held you back, and it put you in a bit of a jail. Okay, it's like people were making you out to be something that you're not. What's the Ten of Pentacles? The Magician. Yeah, people were manipulating your foundation on purpose. Queen of Swords in reverse. So they were very, very manipulative towards you. Okay, and this is what created an unstable foundation for you. Yeah, you end up having to guard your heart because of your faulty foundations. Like you got to the point where you didn't have anybody to trust. You weren't able to trust anyone, and it gave you no other choice but to take out the trash and leave them behind you. This is where the Eight of Cups comes from. You got the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, so you had no other choice but to tap into your intuition in order to survive, for some of you. And it seems like there's two different timelines. Somebody was keeping you in a box, and then there was other people creating a situation where you had no other choice but to tap in for yourself. Okay? So it was like a push and a pull. People were trying to keep you out of the fire, and people were trying to push you in. And you had to nurture your truth that is you. Okay, the Queen of Swords came out first in reverse, and now it's coming out upright. And maybe to a certain point, you maybe were lying to yourself, and maybe downplaying yourself, and maybe sleeping on yourself, maybe fumbling yourself, maybe, you weren't really taking yourself seriously because of everybody else. And by that happening, your whole world fell apart. Okay? And I have a feeling that this is where maybe your introverted aspect of yourself came from. You just wanted to step away. You got the Nine of Cups. So this does show wish fulfillment. This does show you starting to be happy with the decisions that you're making because you are nurturing your truth. Okay? And things are going to get better. Things will get better, no doubt. But you got to stop tuning yourself out. You need to guide with your heart. And, yeah, there are some sort of reconciliations that you need to have. And that'll happen in time when they're ready. But there's definitely some sort of a possible offer coming forward of a newfound stability. Okay, so that what was might have been broken in the past, I think a lot of it is about to be mended and healed. Okay, use your discernment. I would keep your boundaries. Don't lower your boundaries for anyone. Okay, your boundaries are there to keep peace of mind within your heart and your soul, and within your mind. Um, And I think we set these boundaries to protect ourselves, so we need to keep these boundaries. Okay? But just don't forget to install a window and a door just to see beyond these boundaries of who's trying to get through. Okay? Alright. What's this mystic? The polar bear mystic reverse. There's gotta be more to that. What's going on with that? Yeah, Four of Wands in reverse. And the Fool. Yeah, so this is maybe overthinking. This is maybe not wanting to make a move forward due to the instability. Okay? Now, this isn't necessarily not believing in your power. This is just making sure that, what you are actually seeing is not a fabrication. It's not an illusion, right? Because we're having a hard time illuminating. And I think somebody's been trying to block your illumination to move forward. Somebody's trying to block your inner light as if they have some sort of audacic, uh, some sort of a um, control over that. Like, whoever's doing this, whoever's out there trying to dim your light, whoever's trying to take your gifts, whoever's trying to do all this stuff, it's basically just showing what kind of an egotistical, heinous, asinine piece of shit that they are. Okay? And they're not going to get what they want. They will never get what they want. It will always blow up in their face. And it's all mainly due to the fact that they do not have good intention. Anybody that does not have good intentions about another person, okay, and it's due to envy, it's due to greed, it's due to gluttony, it's due to all the seven deadly sins, whatever. If it has anything to do with that, if it's anything related to that, guess what? It's automatically being blown up in your face because it's a karmic energy. It's not a divine energy, and you can't expect roses, okay? Uh, no, I'm sorry. You don't get honey from vinegar. You get honey from flowers. Okay? And the bees are the ones that make the honey. So you have to pertain to what the bees would like. All right? Now, this is about working with the divine. You know? If you work with the darkness, that's your choice. But you're not going to get very far. You're not going to get very far at all. And for the most part, you're going to be dealt with a very hefty helping of karma. If you haven't already, it's on its way. And for some of you, the ones that have been doing death spells and death magic, the Reaper's on their way, and they have a list. And the Reaper ain't playing. Anybody that went to the Reaper and made any type of handshake with them or any type of deal to end another person's life, okay, you just solidified your demise. Because the Reaper works with the light. They work in balance. They have no other choice but to work in balance. Okay? And they work together. It's what brings the balance. So a lot of this instability and questioning the fact that you might be a mystic is pretty well, for some of you, it's ended any kind of contracts that you might have had on this earth. So some of you have chosen the darkness so much that you have signed your fate. Okay? There are some that are have been programmed that still have an opportunity to remove themselves. Okay, those with still a fraction of light within them that has not dimmed out and has not submitted to the darkness, you still have time. So jump over onto the light side. We might have got sold out of cookies, but it's still worth it. All right. Anyway, Knight of Swords in the reverse. So there's people lying about this, right? The fact that you're setting boundaries, the fact that you're ending certain cycles. People are talking about this, right? And they're talking shit. They're talking lies, right? And this is the whole aspect of you finding your inner child again and allowing them to express who they are and allowing them to be validated, okay? With this, people see a change in you, and because of this change, they don't like it, right? They don't like this new spirited light about you. They don't like it. They like you in your sadness. They like you in your guilt and ridicule and negative energy of how you felt about yourself. They like you in that energy. You're more manipulative, right? They like you when you're submitting to the matrix and the darkness, because then they can make you into a puppet and make you do whatever the hell they want because you were a people pleaser, right? You didn't have your own little light, so that way, you were basically giving yourself up for everybody else to take advantage of you, right? So that's changing. You're finally putting an end to that. Yep, Ten of Cups. You're finally moving towards your own wish fulfillment. right? You know what matters, you know where you're headed, you know where you want to go, and this is going to help you step up. This is going to help you elevate, okay? So I think for this first timeline, I think it's mainly people that have realized what they've had to deal with their childhood. They've realized that they might have been held back, or they might have been put in a box, or they might have maybe not necessarily believed in themselves all that much, and it's kind of hindered their growth. And they didn't believe in the magic and the possibilities, and so it created a stagnant situation of chaos. Okay, but either way, you guys are awakening, right? You are awakening. There is that little bit of a light that's within absolutely every single one of us that we need to take into consideration. That never leaves us. It dims out, but it depends on who we submit to. Do we submit to the light or the darkness? And I think, regardless of the fact that you didn't believe in yourself before, I think you're starting to believe in yourself now, and I'm proud of you. One of the best blessings that you could ever give yourself is to show up and validate who you are. All right, timeline number 2. Let's see. Timeline number 2, we've got transformation, we've got the siren, and we've got authentic. So let's go through and let's dive in a little bit with the transformation card. And we're going to see what type of transformation have we been through? What kind of transformation are we going through right at the moment? And what transformation are we going to be moving in? Low battery, of course, low battery. Of course, of course. What kind of transformation? Low battery. Give me a minute. Got the siren and we've got the penguin, authentic. Right, so we're stepping into how are we using our voice? What type of impact are we making with this voice? And are we stepping into our authentic skin, or are we still providing a mask? Are we still trying to pretend? Are we still trying to fake it till we make it? When I'm gonna come to a position here where this whole saying of fake it till you make it, no, it doesn't go that way. There's certain things that you just can't fake it till you make it. Some things you have to have the guidance and the wisdom behind you before you could step out on that journey. Some of these journeys are extremely dangerous. They're not they're not for the faint of heart. There's certain education that you need in order to move forward. This doesn't say that it's unobtainable or that you might not have understanding, but know where you stand in that, okay? And be humble and authentic in that. And know where your voice matters, okay? This is partially and part of the transformation that's taking place right now. All right, so we're going to look into the transformation of what we might have been going through as a confirmation, and then we're going to be going through what we are going to be heading into, and then what we have to look forward to. Come on. All right. The King of Cups is on the bottom of the deck, so this is about you guarding your heart, because there's other people that sees your light, that sees your authenticity within yourself, even before you do. Okay, they see how your voice makes an impact. Okay, and this is actually creating a transformation within them, right? Now, when we're sitting here with the King of Cups here, this is about guarding your heart. This is about guarding what is emotionally sacred to you. Okay, this King of Cups is very loyal energy. All right, what do we got going on? We got the Empress in reverse. So this is a lot of self-sabotaging energy. This is a lot about you having a hard time stepping into your self-worth and what you actually mean to the world. With the Empress in the reverse, we've got the Six of Wands in reverse as well here, and the Ace of Cups. It's about going through the wishy-washy river of insecurities, okay, and finding that authentic stone to stand on. Although it may be a little bit slippery at first, okay, as you stand firm, as you stand on that stone, it becomes clean, it becomes clear, it becomes known. If you've ever been in the water and you found a slimy stone to stand on, it seems like the more you move your feet over and the more you clean that stone, uh, the easier it is to stand on it. It's pretty well the same deal. It takes a little bit of work to get through the transformation of this. But ultimately, it's being honest with yourself and seeing the clarity for what it is, seeing the truth for what it is. Okay? Now, this doesn't mean you're good or bad. This doesn't mean anything along that line. All the past experiences were simply experiences for you to learn from. Okay? It's to use your moral, authentic version of yourself within you to make the fullest of the understanding. Okay? It helps you grow as a person. So the first five out here is the Empress in reverse. We've got the Six of Wands in reverse. We have the Ace of Cups right side up. We got the Ace of Swords right side up. And we got the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So what this is telling me is that there's been a huge imbalance, okay? And it's because maybe that you are moving forward with your heart space, okay? After feeling rather sabotaging of your life and of your experience. And maybe there has been some things that you've been trying to maybe keep quiet because you're feeling rather insecure about these things, but you're learning to fill your own cup. You're learning to accept the experiences for what they were because it's helping you become a better person. Okay, it's helping you to be aware of what's right from wrong, and it's showing you what this imbalance was within your life, within your experience. Okay, you're seeing where the factors at play created. It's like you have all these different ingredients throughout your life that you have on the table, and you throw it all into the pot. Meanwhile, you could have omitted a couple of those ingredients. It would have still made a beautiful stew or a beautiful sauce, but they didn't need to go in particularly. They could have been out of that, and it would have been such a better sauce. It would have been so. So there's certain ingredients that you might not, you know, have wanted that created an imbalance, but it also taught you how to be resilient. It helped you to step into that authenticity. Let's go with five more. So this is what we're going through right now. We've got the Chariot, we've got the Hierophant. So this is about finding our mission. This is about stepping into that mission. This is about making a commitment and a vow to that mission after the uncertainty. Yeah, we're ending certain burdens that we've been carrying for a long, long time, and we're coming out of our hermit mode, we're coming out of our comfort zone. We're stepping into something beautiful. We got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and that does kind of coincide with the Two of Pentacles. So those relationships that we thought that we might have had imbalance with actually kind of shaped us. We got the Two of Wands coming out. We got the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. The Two of Wands is in reverse. So there's some sort of issue with the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. I have a feeling that you're having a hard time trying to find your equilibrium between your wish fulfillment and your direction, right? There's a little bit of imbalance. And I do see there's something to do with you trying to nurture your finances with the situation, right? Not really having any main direction as to where to go, but you're just standing in that solidification of that foundation, right? You're nurturing what you already have. You're nurturing, like having an attitude of gratitude, okay? And you're focusing on that, what those wish fulfillments that you've had kind of sitting in there on the shelf, waiting to be developed and discovered and ultimately to be, you know, decided upon, right? To be initiated. So there's definitely some major changes going on with that, within your purpose, within your commitments, within that what is serving you, that what is not. It's actually really bringing you out of your shell and really helping you to shape the life that you want to see going forward. It's also showing a lot of healing of betrayal too. What do we got for the next? Yeah, there's been a lot of manipulation into your purpose, and you've been focusing more or less on the fact that your higher power is giving you a sense of judgment, right? You're facing judgment due to maybe some past experiences that you've had or situations that you've had to deal with. It's almost in essence you're judging yourself. Now, you very well could be overthinking these ties that bind you, these things that no longer serve you. You very well could be overthinking or questioning whether or not it was a good idea to let them go. I'm just letting you know it was. It was for your best interest. Okay, and the judgment that you have on yourself is more so than the judgment you might have on anyone else at this point. We've got the Nine of Swords here. By you coming out of your shell, it's almost kind of putting you in this frame of mind of almost jail for some of you, because you guys are thinking that there's, okay, so what's next? But I get a feeling you're not listening. You're again tuning out that what is being told to you. The Eight of Wands in reverse, and this is what's keeping you stuck. This is what's keeping you in balance. Like you're feeling like you're being judged and manipulated, and you're not. You're overthinking it, and it's creating a jail within your head, right? And it's creating a stagnance. And again, you're not stepping into your authenticity that is you, right? It's almost like there's an insecurity. Just give me a second. Let's top up the coffee. Top up the coffee maker. Sitting here waiting for you. And for the sun. Some water, 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 water. It's that time again. Switch out and fix the filter. So collective, you really got to step into it. Okay? The aspect of stepping into it is stepping into the energetic frequency that is you. And just sitting with it and finding out what it actually tells you. Finding out what it is within yourself. And this has nothing to do with anyone else. This is you solely thinking about and focusing on you. This is about you calling your power back. This is about cutting off the ties that no longer serve your highest calling and highest version of yourself. This is stepping into your spirituality, getting acquainted in your authentic skin, And knowing this transformation is to elevate you, to help you ascend to your highest timeline. Stop questioning it. Stop overthinking it. Stop judging yourself. And stop thinking that your higher power is going to judge you and send you to hell. Because I'll tell you right now, the heaven and hell construct is within your mind. Okay? There is no heaven or hell. It's the heaven and hell within your mind, within your psyche. And if you're going to judge yourself, or you're going to allow, for instance, the Bible to judge you, you're allowing man to judge you. Man is the writers of that book. It's everybody else's opinions about what they have to say about it. Do we take it into consideration? Sure, take it into consideration. Does it work with you? Does it vibe with you? Does it help you? Does it hinder you? The thing is that Spirit gave you a heart. Spirit gave you a soul. Spirit gave you a brain. And you're part of something bigger than you even realize, bigger than you can even wrap your head around. And the vast majority of you are overthinking this way too much. A lot of it is just to be. To be in the energy that you see and that you feel. To encompass the authenticity of that. And to speak on it. You're going to find that there's a lot of people around you that are in alignment with who you are. And they're just waiting for somebody else to say it. And that person, that somebody else, might be you. All right? So take into consideration of that you very well could be more special than you could even wrap your head around. All right? What's going on with the siren? What's going on with the vibe? Yeah, see, you've got a major injustice happening in your life. And this is what's holding you back. This is what's keeping you back from, and this is what's making you judge yourself. Because it's like I'm feeling like a worthlessness, right? There's a deep worthlessness that you feel. And that worthlessness has been literally pounded into your head from the Matrix. Okay? And that's the biggest problem that you're dealing with. You're dealing with what the Matrix has basically pounded into your skull to believe. And you need to rise above that and remove it. You need to move and be guided with your heart. What's going on with the siren? Eight of Pentacles. What else? The Death card. Somebody wants to bring the death to your work, to your foundation, to what you've been working on. People want to bring death to your gifts, things you're good at, things that you excel at, because they're jealous of not having their own. But you're needing to stand on boundaries with the Seven of Wands here. Yeah, this is the whole siren. This is speaking your mind, right? Because they want to make a death to everything that you are building, and they want you in this sad energy, Five of Cups, right? The audacity of these stupid people thinking that they're going to bring an end to what you're good at. This is who you are, collective, and nobody can take that away from you. No one. The audacity of these people are going to be outed, and you will act accordingly. And Spirit's saying, don't give them any mercy. Because they didn't want to give you any mercy. considering they want you dead. They want your whole purpose to be thwarted. They want you to be sad. They want you to be broken. You were already there, collective. You don't live there anymore. That's the difference. They live there every single day, but you choose not to live there anymore. We got the Tower card here in the reverse. Yeah. You're coming out of that period of time. You're not letting it to be what, you're not allowing it to be a situation anymore. They're not guiding with their heart. They don't want you guiding with your heart. You know, we got the Four of Pentacles and Four of Cups. You're not satisfied about where you're going and what you have, and they're not satisfied with what you're going and what you're. See, they're focusing on you. These people are obsessed. Literally obsessed. Because you decide to step up and step into something, they're obsessed with you. They're obsessed with ruining this for you. When they have no business even speaking to you or even being in your energy. Like, they need to stay in their own lane or they're going to get into something that they don't think that they aren't going to be able to get out of. They're in for a rude awakening, collective. So focus on what you need to focus on. Continue to cut these motherfuckers off. Continue to remove them out of your energy because they have no bearing. They have no anything. They have nothing to do with your future. And I have a feeling some of these people are so obsessed that they want to be a part of the line. If you don't want them to be a part of that journey, they're going to try to ruin it. Right? They feel entitled to your energy. They feel entitled to be a part of that journey because of who they might have been or who they might be to you. But had they shown up better within the whole thing, had they shown up with good intentions, they'd probably still be beside you. But they didn't. They didn't show up with good intentions. They showed up with manipulation. They showed up with guilt. They showed up with envy. They showed up with greed, gluttony. Insatiable, unsatisfied with anything that you had. They were basically here just to basically keep the wound open and drain you of all your energy. That's all it was. To keep the wound open, to keep reconciling, just to drain your energy even further. Like, make it make sense. These people with the audacity that they have, it's disgusting. Like, disgusting. Like, dirtbag, disgusting. They need to take their head out of their ass pronto. Because they're going to end up in a very, very dire situation if they aren't already, collective, for putting you through what they've put you through. They have no business even being in your energy. We're going to look into timeline 3 now. Miracles, the flame, infinite possibilities. And I literally got goosebumps when I first got these cards out on the table. And, like, as each transitional situation came out with these cards, I just kept getting more goosebumps. They started on my arms, they went to my shoulders, and then right up my back. So there's definitely some major changes happening here for a lot of us. And I'm excited for all of us. Because it's good things. It's a good thing. Yeah, good intentions and bad actions, Bradley. I can relate. Like people come in like they want to help you, and then they literally suck you dry of your energy, right? They're absolute succubus. Yes, I'll feed you. Yes, I'll give you a roof over your head. But then they just sit there and they hover and they stay in your business and they want to know absolutely, absolutely every single thing. And they smother you with a very, very thick negative energy. I know. I lived it. I lived it more than once. And it's the whole thing is they play on your vulnerabilities. They create situations to make you vulnerable. They put you in positions to create a vulnerability so that way they can take advantage of that vulnerability. It's disgusting. It's sadistic. And the divine is setting them down and putting them in their place now. The people that don't have very good intentions are going through it right now, and they have every. I'm glad they have every right to go through it. Maybe they'll think twice about you know, touching down on people's lives and making a absolute chaos. Ooh, we got sevenfold blessings coming out. That's beautiful. Seven of Swords in reverse. We got Five of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Justice. Ooh, this is wild. So, timeline number 3. You've got some major blessings coming to you. Okay, these are sevenfold blessings from the divine, because the divine sees everything, right? And the divine knows you've been going through it. They know you've been going through some sabotage with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You could have lost a house, you could have lost a bag, you could have lost a job, you could have lost all of the above. You with you getting these blessings, somebody's trying to bring in some sort of conflict to say that you don't deserve these blessings. Okay, and that's not the case. And the thing is these people with the audacity that they have to think that they're going to choose what other people chose for you already. I'm going to use my example. My grandmother, she left me an inheritance, okay? And the family decides to choose as to whether or not I deserve that inheritance when it was up to my grandmother to start with. Like, who are you to step in and in line and go against your own mother, your own grandmother, your own wife? The audacity to not follow through with the wishes that she wanted had nothing to do with you. And I know you guys are watching. I'm not stupid. You've been watching me like a hawk ever since I started this channel, trying to get me on some sort of knowledge or some sort of hack or whatever that you guys could try to bring me down one more time. It's not working. I'm done with you. And this is why the sevenfold blessings are coming in. Because you know what? Grandma's with me. She'll always be with me. And this is why I'm resonating with this message. She'll always be with me. Okay? That's why you guys can't connect to her anymore. And that's why you guys are feeling shame right now. Because of what you've done within your intention. And you have every right to feel the shame that you do. I hope it feels really, really good. And I hope it changes you. The audacity that you have to do what you did, to lie. Yeah. Ace of Wands. New beginning. New beautiful beginning. Spencer, welcome in, buddy. Thank you so much for the donation. Much appreciated, brother. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing really well. So you're still moving on, regardless of what they've done collective. You're still moving on. Despite the fact that you might have lost a lot out of this, you're still going to gain 10 times more, 7 times more. Miracles are about to bless your life. And the people that tried to hold you back, the people that tried to thwart you, the people that tried to take you down, the people that tried to off you and leave you dead in the fucking ditch are going to be sorry for what they've done. They're going to have no other choice but to be sorry for what they've done. Because you're moving on. You're moving into a new paradigm. You're allowing the miracles to bless your life. You're allowing your inner light to guide you. And you're stepping into the infinite possibilities that are available to you. And they're being left in the dust. All the people that wanted to sleep on you and take away from your blessings, they're being left in the dust for good reason. They're not going to be sitting at your table. They're not going to be allowed to sit at your table because of their audacity. They tried to ruin your destiny. They tried to ruin your relationships throughout your life. They sabotaged absolutely every single one of them. They did not want you to be happy. Meanwhile, all these new ideas, all these new blessings, all these new possibilities are coming in, and you're finding your inner warrior. 3333 on the people watching to the likes. We're going to be looking into that to see what that's all about. What's up? What else is going on, Spirit? Tell me more. Yeah, you're becoming the emperor that you've always meant to be. Total success. Miracles are about to happen in your life, collective. Yeah, you've got people coming in to collaborate with you. 10 of Cups. Bringing in some major wish fulfillment. Yeah, you're finally allowing these burdens to go. You're just the last sword. 7 of Cups. It was in the reverse. You're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on your own lane, like you always have. You're healing all the betrayal that's been brought to you, despite it all. Yeah. They tried to ruin your heart space. They tried to break your heart one last time. It didn't happen. They put a lot of money into it, too. With my situation, I think they sent somebody towards me to rip me apart and leave me in the ditch somewhere. So that way I wouldn't speak up about my inheritance. Yeah. 6 of Swords, 2 of Swords. They didn't want you moving on. They didn't want you moving on to calmer waters. Are you kidding me? They wanted you dead in the ditch. And they're going to lie about it, too. Say that you were crazy, you were delusional. It doesn't surprise me he's in the ditch. Yeah. Turns out he's changing the world. Turns out he's making a difference after all. Despite all the fucking bullshit they spew. Getting your old friends to tap in on it, too. There's a whole crew of them. And you're coming out of this tower once and for all. And all these people are not going to be invited to your table. All because of the lies, all because of the deception, all because they were all accessories in the crime. All the people that didn't speak up, all the people that didn't tell you the truth, all the people that were not loyal to you, they're all accessories. They deserve to go down with the culprits. They deserve to go down with the ops. And all of them are feeling rather guilty right now. As they should. Because you're focusing on yourself and your own stability. You're being selfish and you have every right to, after being such a people pleaser and giving of yourself to everybody else that all they did is take you for granted. They took advantage of you. That's all they did. They lied to you. Yeah. Kept giving you these little stupid measly pieces of cup of love. Wishy-washy motherfuckers. One minute they were there for you, the next minute they weren't. And it sent you into a hermit mode. It sent you into a hermit mode to go within, and you came out swinging. And you have every right to. Sadly, they might not have guilt yet, but they will. They'll realize. They'll realize what they did, and it'll be their own fault, and they're going to sit with it. It is going to be their breakdown. It will be their breakdown. Even sociopaths. I'm saying it to the sociopaths, I'm saying it to the narcissists, all of them. Because they're going to have no other choice but to sit with it. And this is the one main message with the divine, with these three timelines. It's a transition. You have to go through certain gates. You have to go through certain initiations in order to enlighten yourself. Okay, there's certain gates that you have to go through. Watch the never-ending story. Okay? The Fool and the Three of Swords. You're overthinking this whole aspect of healing. Like, who do I keep and who do I leave? You know? Who do I keep in my mind and in my heart, and who do I leave? Who do I forgive? Who do I continue having um, you know, who do I continue having relationships with? It's the ones that show up with the right intention. Now that you've learned what you've learned, you're going to show up in a different way. They're going to show up in a different way. If your intuition is telling you something, listen to it. It's simple as that. It's going to give you little bits of information along the way. So heed that warning, heed that information, heed that message. It's meant to guide you on purpose. So ultimately, start believing in yourself. Step into your authentic skin, believe in the magic that is you, and watch the miracles unfold in your life. I'm speaking from personal experience. Okay? I'm not just blowing it out of my top of my hat. I'm speaking from personal experience. And I don't come onto this channel to talk shit. I'm not on here to give you a load of crap. It's not what I'm about. I got better things to do with my day than come on here and throw a bunch of satire. I'm using my own experiences with my own life, and I'm trying to bless some people with some clarity, so that way they might have a way out. Because when I was deep into the deception and the lies and the deceit, it was very difficult to see where I was supposed to go or what I was supposed to do. Ultimately, when you look within yourself and you find that inner guidance, your inner guidance will help you through that. You got to be strategic. If you're feeling trapped, you got to look at all the variables as to when and where and how you can work something out. And once you get it in your mind, in your heart, in your soul that this is what you want, this is where you need to go, this is where, like, when I first found out that I was actually with a narcissist and not my soulmate, that was the wake up call of my life. And to find out that I was being deceived, not only by my family, but by the person that was supposed to be my soulmate, okay? Supposedly. Um, Finding out that they were all geared together and that they weren't my soulmate to begin with. They were just playing a part just to break my heart. Right? They were being paid to do it. It's like I was being trafficked. Right? But in essence, they just wanted to have me in a ditch. They wanted me dead. So they paid them to go ahead and get close to me, show me the world, show me the best thing since sliced bread, and then absolutely rip me apart and have me tumble to the point where I commit suicide. It's not like the first time that they've done it. They succeeded in the past with other people. So they thought for sure they were going to win with me. They were just going to get some more money to live off of and be happy-go-lucky and think that they can get away with it all. But as the little bits of information come out of the woodwork, and me being as intuitive as I am, and having that ex that committed suicide come back and haunt me more than once, that ex came back and haunted me for months, wanting justice. And I'm thinking, okay, if I go to the cops, they're not going to believe me, and which they didn't. And then I went to the cops again, and it was more or less the fact that, okay, fine. Then I'm going to go in and talk to them about me. And the motherfuckers told me to walk away, that I should just move out of the province. Why should I have to move? Why should I have to pick up my life and move because of my abuser? And who the fuck gave you your certificates to do your job when you're supposed to be a protector of the people? You're supposed to be doing your job and serving the people, but you're just telling me to walk away. Totally deflecting the whole responsibility onto your job. Please, make it make sense. I'm not walking away. I will not be silenced. And they will literally have to get in my face and end me for real before I even shut up. So come at me, bro. Let's dance. I'm ready for you. I'm not about to be silenced again. I'm not about to shut my mouth. I will speak my mind. I will speak my story. When I found out the truth, when I connected all the dots as to the intentions, energy never lies. Actions speak louder than words. How they all treated me throughout my life and how it all worked out and how it all turned out speaks for itself. Okay? It speaks for itself. And they want me to talk about them in a different light. They want me to talk about them in a nice light. They should have treated me better. I'm sharing this story with you, collective, because you have a right to stand in your authenticity. You have a right to transform into your highest, most authentic version of yourself and to believe in the unlimited possibilities available to you. It is what it is. It will be what it is. So the ones that are actually trying to end me and put me in the ditch, you're going to have to face me instead of being a stupid ass fucking coward. Because I'm not going to walk away. I'm not walking away. I'm standing firm. And I don't give a shit if you don't like it. I could care less if you don't like it. Your thoughts, your feelings matter not to the grand scheme of things of who I am. Okay? Let's just get that right straight, right off the bat. Nothing you say pertains to anything that I have in my life. I used to think it did, but it doesn't anymore. I brought myself to the lowest part thinking that your opinion mattered of me when it didn't matter at all. Specifically because it was orchestrating my demise. So you can go ahead and eat it. You and your shenanigan games are done. So I'm going to take a bit in a moment here to jump into the chat and see how everybody's doing. Welcome in Bradley Bear. Welcome in Fire Daddy. Welcome in KS, Hillary, Nobody, Josh, Kristen, Matt, Jay. I think I said that already. Who else is in the chat tonight? Spencer, thank you so much again. Well, Kurt, Sarah, Norma. I hope I don't ruin your name. Kazaki, Hamza. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me in tonight. Ham. So I hope tonight's message is resonating with you guys. I hope it's working out. It definitely does kind of resonate with my whole transformation, with right from my childhood right up. So it definitely coincides with what I've been going through, and I know my collective and I vibe together quite a bit. So we be going through it, but we're headed into our blessings, which is the best part. So hold tight, okay? Hold tight. Being called to bring out my steampunk tonight. We're going to do a story time just for fun. Hey, Michael. Welcome in. Ooh, we got somebody's nurturing their heart, which is good. We'll start off with 3 cards. We'll clarify them, and we'll keep going. What's going on, Spirit? Tell me more. All right. So there's some sort of cycles that's about to be ended. So brace yourself. We got the 5 of Cups. There might be something. There might be some. There might be a possible death that might make you go into your feels. The Death card is out here on its side. Usually that indicates to me that someone passed away. When the Death card comes out on its side like that. You're to focus on your own priorities. We've got the 9 of Pentacles out here. This is to make you feel guilty, right? So it's like I'm almost getting a feeling that they're trying to pin this on you, and it really has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. Yeah, 10 of Swords on its side to clarify the Death card. Yeah, there's definitely something ending out here, and you are needing to nurture your heart through the sadness and find your independence. Yeah, put your guard up, but put your boundaries up, but drop your guard. Okay, because the boundaries work in lieu of, right? Focus on your stability and guard your foundations of who you are. Stand in your truth. There's a bunch of people spreading lies and bullshit on you that it's coming to an end because they're starting to see the truth. I'm just thinking that, and the Ace of Swords pops out. And you're coming out of your comfort zone. Yet again, the Hermit is in reverse, and you're stepping into your power, the Queen of Wands. Okay? So things are definitely in the change. Things are definitely um, making headway to the current situation that you're dealing with. Okay? But knowing that these burdens that you are letting go of are for your best interest and for your ultimate growth. Okay? Knowing that they were keeping you held back from what was meant for you. Okay, now you're standing in your power, you're focused on your stability, you're focused on your independence, and despite all of the trolls, despite all of what's being said about you, you're saying no to this love, this karmic love aspect. Okay, you're no longer allowing that energy to come in because they're trying to leave you in the dark. All right, they want you to bring your boundaries down. They're trying to leave you in the dark about something. What looks bad is actually justice. We've got the Eight of Pentacles here. Okay, and this is something focusing on you guarding your foundation of what you're building. Okay, you standing strong on that. We got the King of Swords. This is you standing firm on the truth that is you, and only reconciling with that what is a benefit to you and your growth. You're no longer allowing the pain and the suffering of the gaslighting and the deflection and the irresponsibility of these people to wreak havoc on your existence, because that's what they've been doing. They've been throwing all their guilt, they've been projecting all their guilt onto you as if you're the problem, and you weren't the problem even in the get-go. Okay, and the people around them are finding out the truth of that. I'll do one, two, three, four more, and then I'll clarify. Yeah, you're focusing on yourself. You got the Four of Pentacles. And this is what people are finding out. They know you're not doing anything stupid. You're standing in your power. You're focused on your pentacles. You're focused on your stability. You're not causing problems for anybody. You know, you're shedding a lot of enlightenment, and people are shook. They're stopped in their tracks for what they were doing, and now they don't even know how to come at you. They don't know how to communicate with you now. Some of them are actually scared of what you know. The fact that you're no longer up in your head about it, and the fact you're not allowing these lies to wreak havoc in your life, right? These lies that they're projecting, they aren't even affecting you. These lies and everything, this is the whole idea to betray you, right? And it's not working out. It's not working out. People see you. People see you for people see you for who the hell you are, and these divine blessings are coming in. Seven of Swords again for the second time tonight, upside down. Sevenfold blessings. Everything that was taken from you, anything that was said about you is being taken back. They're eating their fucking words. Okay? They should have known better, but they didn't. Everything that they're doing is being stopped in their tracks. Yep. So there's a new offer coming in, and they want to try to pull the wool over your eyes. They don't want you to see the truth. They think they're really clever, right? So they're going to come in with a new offer, right, to try to pull the wool over your eyes again, right? You're not stupid, collective. Don't buy it. You've grown since then, right? And that's the thing that they can't handle. You've grown. You're not even the same person you were a year ago. You're not even the same person you were 5 years ago. It's like you would have to introduce yourself all over again. and they don't like it. The fact that you just keep bouncing back. Some of them are shook. Some of them are respecting you now because of your resilience. Some of them are actually inspired by you. Some of them are actually taking your advice, and now they're winning. Some of them took your advice, and they ended up in a freaking a pit of sadness, and now they're turning around and blaming it on you, thinking that it's your fault that they ended up in a pit of sadness. Meanwhile, had they treated people better, had they brought their intentions out better, had they thought about their actions better, they wouldn't be in this pit of sadness. It's a sad realization, okay? Because of their vindictiveness, because of their lies, because of their deception, their illusions that they projected onto everybody else. They have every right to feel this way. They have every right to feel the remorse. They have every right to feel the guilt and the sadness for what they've done to people. Let them sit with it. Let them sit with it. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. Yeah, Nav of Cups, or Nav of Wands. So by you nurturing your heart space, you're allowing yourself to move up and move on. What's the Five of Cups? Yeah, you're sad because of all the toxicity that was brought into your life and projected onto you. What's the Nine of Pentacles? The Four of Wands. Yeah, you were looking towards some sort of wish fulfillment. You're looking towards your stability, and now you're building your own foundation, right? And I don't even think this is a ring on it. This is a stable foundation for yourself. Okay. We got the Ten of Swords here too. So you're cutting off some major contenders in your sabotage. Okay. You're putting your boundaries up. What's the King of Pentacles? That's a bit too much. Collective. Come on. What's the King of Pentacles? Okay. Two of Pentacles. So there very well could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that wants to balance things out with you. Queen of Swords in reverse and the King of Cups. So something to do with a Queen of Swords and a King of Cups in the upright, Queen of Swords in the reverse. Uh, I don't know. There very well could be two other people here that wants to balance things out. Maybe the King of Pentacles is currently in your life right now. They are providing you with some sort of balance right now. It very well could be the case. Either way, there's a King of Cups that wants to come in maybe it's you guarding your heart against the deception, guarding your heart against the ridicule and the sabotage from this negative Queen of Swords, this stupid, vindictive, asinine, see you next Tuesday. This person is obsessed with you, and they neglected to meet your boundaries. They trampled all over them. Okay, they made it their daily excursion to trample on your boundaries. Right? They wanted you in this fight. They wanted you in this frustrated energy so they could feed off of you. Okay, but you guarded your heart from this energy. You guarded your heart from this entity. I'm going to say, because they're truly an entity. They're not even a person. Okay? The sadness runs deep with these people to be this vindictive. But things are balancing out for you. Regardless, things are balancing out. What's this Page of Swords in reverse? Page of Swords in reverse. We've got the Ten of Cups. So they don't want you having this Ten of Cups, so they're trying to lie on you to create an instability so that way you don't obtain that. Which isn't going to work. It's going to blow up in their face. Yep, Knight of Cups. You're moving forward with your heart space anyway. You're not giving any validity to this. That's too many, but I'll look. The Nine of Wands in reverse. So somebody's feeling defeated because of it. Somebody's talking about it. Somebody's recognizing that you very well could be a magician. Somebody doesn't want to heal. Somebody wants to celebrate, or there's celebration coming in, or they celebrated too early. Now they want to reconcile because their wheel of fortune is not going in their favor anymore, right? Because they come up against you, their wheel of fortune stopped. It stopped their destiny. It stopped their whole avenue of blessings, right? All because you're guarding your truth. Five of Pentacles. They wanted you left out in the cold. What else? Ace of Pentacles. They wanted you left out in the cold because they wanted to take your pentacles, your Ace of Pentacles, right? And by you being out in the cold, by you being in that ditch, and by you feeling worthless, they were hoping that you would end it on your own, feeling worthless. But the divine had other plans. The divine had other plans. You surrendered to the divine, and now the divine's got you on some sort of a glow up, and people can't handle that. People are shook. People are infuriated. Infuriated. Seven of Cups. So now they're bringing more illusions towards you. And Spirit's saying more compassionate illusions, right? They know that you're looking for some sort of compassion. They know that you're looking for people to show up right. So they're using people that are really, really good actors, that are very, very clever to come in, and they want to provide for you, and they want to set an example that there are good people in the world, only to rip the frickin' carpet right from underneath you in the end. Yeah, you're coming to truce with that. You know, there will be a time that you'll be able to rest. All right, collective? There will be a time of rest. Because there's been major injustice on you. There's been major injustice on your life. Yeah. And you're guarding your truth. You're standing on business. I have a feeling there's a couple there that are going to, a couple people that are going through major awakenings, and they're realizing what they fumbled. You were nothing but authentic. You were nothing but unconditionally loving. You were nothing but supportive to these people. And they trashed you like you were nothing. Yeah. Knight of Swords. People are talking about it. People are talking about it. People are watching. People are seeing what the truth is. They're seeing for what it is. What's this Hermit in reverse? Queen of Swords in reverse. So this bitch, this see you next Tuesday, was sent to basically keep you out of your comfort zone. And she was paid off too. She was one of the ops. She was paid off to swindle you, to ruin your relationships, to create a vulnerable situation and take advantage of it. And they kept you stuck. They kept you thwarted. They kept you in this funk. And once you found out the truth, by Felicia, you ended out this connection. And they're shook because you ended this connection. Because you found out the truth. You knew what they were all about. You knew why, you knew how, you knew what. It all made sense in the end. Right? And apparently they say that you owe them. Right? Meanwhile, you're just focusing on yourself. You're nurturing your heart space. But apparently you owe them. You just wanted a place to be able to heal. You didn't want all these expectations thrown on you. You wanted a place where you could just breathe and be in your own space. That's all it was. But it was next to impossible with this particular person. They hovered, okay? They projected all their shit and all their pain and all their sadness onto you, thinking that you'd be able to take it, and they wanted to take on your persona. That's how obsessed they were. And the truth all came out about this, and that's what created a tower for them. This is why they're down and out. Because the truth will set you free. And it did. Four of Swords. This is your time to rest, collective. Okay? And if you can't rest right now, that time is coming soon. What's the Ace of Swords? Yeah, we got the Knave of Swords. So there's definitely somebody watching you. There's definitely somebody talking about you. Somebody might be coming in for with some sort of information soon, because they don't want to be an accomplice. Anybody that comes forward, by the way, with my experience, with my situation, if you know something that I don't know, okay, because I know that there's some things being cloaked, so that way I don't find out the truth, and I get that. But if there's something that you do know, and you do not want to be held as an accomplice, you might want to come forward, because it will bring justice to your name, and it will bring a respect to your name. I don't give a fuck how much they paid you. And at this point, Spirit's telling me to tell you, I'll double it. I'll double the blessings that they gave you. But you just have to be honest and come forward with the information that you know. Because the only way that I'm going to bring these people down is if I get absolute evidence. So, they've been pretty sly and sneaky and doing it all in the background, preventing me from having any type of evidence. Right? Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah. What else? Five of Swords to bring conflict. Knight of Pentacles. So somebody's going to bring some sort of offer in, and it's meant to basically break you. It's meant to bring conflict to you. Okay? It could very well be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They seem to be in the upright, so this very well could be information about the conflict and about the sabotage. So whoever you are, I'm waiting. What's going on with the Queen of Wands? Ace of Swords. So there very well could be a Queen of Wands. You're going to get the truth that you're needing. You're going to get the clarity that's coming in. Okay? The the Knight of Pentacles. Knave of Pentacles, yeah. There's going to be information. There's messages coming in. Some of them don't want their cover blown, but there's definitely moles in the mix. And I'm only saying that because I'm providing a guessing game. Two of Wands. Somebody's going to come in with the information regarding why somebody wanted you to not move on. And they very well could be coming in with a offer to basically make you shut up and comply and submit. In essence of, I think they're trying to come in and basically tell you that, they're going to pay you off to get you to shut your mouth. And Spirit says, do not take the offer. You will not submit. You will not shut up. They will be held accountable for what they've done. Three of Cups, and it doesn't matter how old they are. No mercy. You want to lie on me? You want to create a situation of hell on earth for me? So that way I omit myself? Yeah. We'll see how that turns out for you. Three of Cups in the reverse. Third party activation. So there's definitely more than one person in this situation to bring chaos and ridicule and imbalance to your relationships. I can't make this up. Just wording behind your back to end all of your joy and happiness. Yep, Six of Wands. And they're trying to do this in quiet. They don't think that you deserve your flowers. They don't think you deserve the recognition that you're receiving. And Four of Wands. But that's the thing. You're still getting it. You're still building it. You're still having it. You're still going to make it. Regardless of what they have to say. Yep. The Two of Wands, again, in the reverse. It's like a relentless energy, right? They just can't quit. They're that obsessed. You won't let me have you, no one will have you, is the energy. So there's definitely some sort of obsessed person in behind the scenes throwing some weight around, thinking that they have more, thinking that they are entitled to this particular action when it's going to be their demise, collective. They're basically embarrassing themselves. They're making themselves look like an idiot. A very, very spiteful idiot that deserves nothing but more turmoil for what they're doing. And it's coming. The Reaper's on their way. The Reaper's already stopped by. They've been warned multiple times, but they choose to allow their guilt, they choose to allow their envy and their deception and their greed and their anger to drive them to this point. That's not a you problem, collective. The Sun in reverse, talk to me about it. What do we got? Yeah. They're trying to keep this injustice hidden. They're trying to keep it in the dark. What else about the Sun in reverse? Yeah, Seven of Wands. They're bringing injustice to you because you're creating boundaries. So that way you don't walk away. So that way, all your relationships fail. But you got an Ace of Cups here too, right? Because they want to bring an offer in, right? They don't want you to move away. They want to ruin everything. They want to keep stagnant because they want to bring an offer in. And what Spirit's saying is that apparently it's an offer that you can't refuse. Okay? But Spirit's also saying that you need to put up your boundaries on this, that this offer is not for you. They're working with your vulnerabilities. They're working with what you got going on, and they're thinking that they're somehow going to trap you into this. They're going to blackmail you into this. It's going to end very, very, very badly for them. Because you're a fucking high priestess. You are a star seed. Okay? A cosmic fucking empress. Okay? They don't know who the hell they're messing with. They don't know who the hell they're messing with. And they're going to be taught a lesson. And that's one thing that's in the dark to them. They're not taking validity of who you are. They're not taking stock of who the hell you are. That's going to be their downfall. What's the Eight of Pentacles? Yeah. They're trying to lie on your gifts. They're trying to say that you're delusional. They're trying to say that you're a mental case. They're trying to say that absolutely everything that you do is all about witchcraft. It's all illusion. It's all deception. Right? It's not real. It's fake. You're a fraud. Yeah, Three of Cups. But people are celebrating with you anyway because people see you for who you are. People see that you're talented. People see that you know what you're doing. And they know what you're saying. They can relate to you. People see you for who you are, and this is what's putting an end to this karmic bullshit. Quite possibly with the karmic Gemini. And I'm getting that there's more than one. And this is why you're ending this with them because of their manipulation, okay? And because of how they hold themselves. They're disgusting, inside and out. And here you are trying to help these people that can't be helped. They have to help themselves. And this is why you're putting an end to it. There's no pill in the world that's going to help these people. They need to go within and reflect at the toxicity that they hold and the toxicity that they spew into other people's lives. It's disgusting. Get over yourself. You and your fucking audacity, man. You're disgusting. You should be ashamed. The Seven of Swords. What's this? The King of Swords. What's this? Okay. Yeah, the Strength card on its head, right? They don't want you moving on. They want you debilitated. The King of Swords, right? Uh, their whole wheel of fortune is falling. Okay, and now they're wanting to show up straight. They want to show up in the right paradigm. They've got an Ace of Wands here, clarifying with this the King of Swords. So it very well could be you standing in your truth over the lies and the deception. You're moving forward anyway. You're standing on what you know. Okay, and they're trying to bring this wheel of fortune down. Okay, they're trying to thwart you from this. You're standing on truth. You're not messing around. And we got this Queen of Swords out here in the reverse, so she's definitely lying. There's definitely lies and deception here. What's the ten of Wands in the reverse? We got Ten of Cups. Ten of Wands in reverse, they want to reconcile some sort of actions that they've done to bring some sort of a Ten of Cups. They're fucking relentless. Okay? They're not taking no for an answer. They're going to get a restraining order and quite possibly harassment charges if they don't keep it up. You know, if they keep it up. Six of Swords, you're walking away from this bullshit. You know, they want to open up the wounds again. They want to, they want to change things again, and they want to, try to rectify the situation. There's nothing to rectify. Like, you made that bed, you can lie in it. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, clarifying the Four of Pentacles. You can't get it any more than that. Focus on yourself. Okay? Focus on yourself. Nurture your foundation. All right? We got the Sun in the reverse coming out. And be in the dark about it. Don't be telling everybody your business. You don't have to tell everybody your business. There's going to be people asking about it. None of their business. When Spirit educates you to tell something or to speak on something, speak on it. But otherwise, it's nobody's business. Let them wonder. Because they're misjudging you on purpose anyway. So they're going to misjudge every action, everything that you bring forward. You're needing to follow through with your intuition and step into your power, knowing that you've got it within you. Anything that you need is within you already. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Five of Swords and King of Pentacles. So there very well could be something coming in with somebody's guarding their territory and they're bringing some sort of a conflict. I don't know. You know, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know. But this person's fighting at all costs with the Queen of Pentacles. There's definitely something going on here. I don't know. Could be dealing with a couple that's fighting over you, over the situation. It very well could be that you're stepping into this masculine and feminine aspect of your foundation. You're not only guarding it, but you are nurturing it as well, and you're willing to fight at all costs for it. Now, I think this is the whole aspect of you focusing on yourself and standing in your power, standing on business, and not taking a no for an answer. You're like a freight train. Nothing is stopping you. Okay? Nothing is stopping you. You are unstoppable, is what I'm getting, right? People might make you slow down, but they're not going to stop you. What's the Seven of Swords reversed? I think that's a seven. No, it's the Knight. What's the Knight? Nine of Swords. So because you're standing on business, somebody's fucked up in their head. They don't know what to think. They're kind of in jail right now. Could be mentally, emotionally, psychologically. Could be real. This could be somebody. Uh, they very well could be in jail, and they're beginning to be enlightened. They're beginning to see the truth. We got the Eight of Swords in the reverse, so it goes from the page of the Knight of Swords to the Eight of Swords reverse to the Nine of Swords right side up. So by them having this awareness come through and see it for what it is, they're now back in jail again because of it, by the looks of it. But yeah, this King Queen energy, I think you're bestowing that. I think you're emulating that. You're nurturing your pentacles, you're nurturing your stability. You're really going within and you're reflecting on what needs to be reflected on. Yeah, major, major awakening. Now, somebody might have actually had an awakening that they were codependent energetically on somebody, okay? And they've had an awakening or a new perspective on something now. So things are definitely changing up. Yeah, Nine of Wands. You've been through enough. You've been through hell and back. No wonder you've grown a little. You've had every right to grow a little. Okay? Through this experience and through the pain that you've had, you've stood you've stood strong on your boundaries. You've stood on on your intention. Okay? You're winning the war. This is the wounded warrior. Nine of Wands. Okay? This is someone that's been through hell and back and they're winning. Don't quit now. Don't quit when you're almost there. This is nine wands in. You've only got one wand to finally end this cycle. Okay? All this work is for not for nothing. Okay? You are at the precipice of change. You are at the precipice of transformation. So stand on that. Okay? Allow it to empower you. That you're over halfway through it. You're near the end of it all. The end of all the bullshit. What else do we need to know about? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. Okay? Don't think for a second that it's not. Yeah, because you're standing on business? Ooh, really? Oh, stupid asshole. Okay, so there's somebody very, very vindictive, somebody very envious. They're coming in to try to thwart your foundation and your heart space, right? So they're coming in asking for help, and they're coming in overly needy, very dependent on your energy and your emotions. and they're trying to create an emotional outburst. Okay? And this is someone that's very vindictive with their heart space. They're very vindictive and definitely touchy. There's definitely a wishy-washiness to this. The King of Cups, the Knight of Cups reversed, the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So this very well could be two different people. I'm definitely getting a Cancer and a Taurus energy. They're banding together because they're so bitter, right? And I have a feeling they've teamed up to take you down, as if they actually had the ability to take you down. And just to think, the fact that people have to gather to try to take you down, they can't just do it themselves. Can you make that make sense? If you're such a fucking coward, if you're such a big deal, you know, why don't you just come at me? See where it gets you. Anybody that comes at me with ill intention is in for a rude awakening. That's why they're keeping it silent. They don't want to be found out that they were behind all of it. They were behind all the pain in your relationship. They work together to bring you down because they're jealous of what you have. They don't think you deserve it. Meanwhile, what they don't understand is they can have it for themselves, but they'd rather try to steal yours and sabotage yours. If they turn their focus on back onto them and actually dealt with the pain and the suffering that they have within themselves, they might actually still have a chance. But no, they continue to allow the darkness into their life. They continue to allow the envy and the greed and the bitterness to chip at them day in, day out, day in, day out, bringing them to this negative vibe of energy that eats them from the inside out. So that's why they do what they're doing. Because they don't even want to take accountability for their own actions and their own fuck up. It's really sad. It's embarrassing. It's actually really embarrassing. You need to remove your head from your ass and get over yourself. Anything else that we need to know about spirit? Yeah, Six of Swords. You're walking away regardless of what they think. And you will be left at peace and on your own to live your life. Because the divine is on its way. The divine blessings are on their way. And their karma will be swift. No mercy. Let them shake in their boots. Let them be nervous. They're going to lose everything. Because they wanted you to lose everything. They wanted you dead. They wanted you in the ditch. They wanted you unhappy. It's all because you called them on their shit. It's all because you were speaking truth and they couldn't handle it. They couldn't stand on a lick of truth even if they tried. They involved the King of Swords, a karmic Gemini, karmic Aquarius, and a karmic Libra. There's one of each amongst the group that tried to take you out, that tried to take you down. And your intuition didn't let that happen. Their games didn't work. It all fell apart. Some of them are in regret. Some of them are in remorse for what they've done. They're feeling it. And they're sad they can't sit at your table. They're envious that they can't sit at your table, that they're not invited to your table. They should have treated you better. They shouldn't have lied on your name. They shouldn't have put out the perception that you're delusional and that you're crazy and that you don't know anything. Because people are finding out the truth now, and it's blowing up in their face. Some of them wanted you off and broken, right? Some of them didn't want you working. Some of them didn't want you moving. Some of them didn't want you doing anything. So they put certain stipulations in to get you up and going, and then to pull the wool out from underneath you. It's all coming down. This is a journey. This is a magical journey. This is a divinely led journey. And anybody that comes up against this is getting an extreme wake up call. All right, let's get out of this energy. I'm done with it. Let's do a reading of light for a change. I haven't done one yet. We'll do a 6 stack of light. I hope everyone's well. I hope the message is serving you tonight. It's definitely popcorn worthy. All right, Spirit. What's the light of the situation tonight? We've got the Queen of Feathers, perception and truth. Nurture that truth that is you, okay? Don't allow anybody to tell you different. Tell me more, Spirit. Let's do a 6 stack. We got the Page of Crystals, ideas and discipline. So these people's ideas and discipline is, because this, when it came out, it kind of circled back around upside down. So their whole focus and their idea and their discipline of trying to take you out is falling apart. And I think your ideas and your discipline is counteracting their bullshit. Because everything that they're saying, everything that they're bringing out and putting out on the table is being quickly thwarted and denied. They're making themselves look like an idiot, in layman's terms. What do we got here? 3 of Crystals. So yeah, you've got collaboration and productivity. So new people are going to be coming in. We got 8 of Acorns, so energy and results. So this is going to be happening quick. We've got 5 of Acorns, so there's going to be a lot of challenges because people are going to want to go against this that's coming in. They're going to try to object to this that's coming in. And the people that are objecting to it, they are your ops. So let them object. They're basically going to out themselves. We got the Knight of Crystals. You're moving forward. You're enduring this. You're enduring this journey with determination, and you're not allowing other people to have any type of say in this journey. You know, they've always tried to hold you back and keep you small and put you in a box. It's not happening anymore. You're finally free from these clutches. And anybody that comes up against you, they're going to have to come up against you real. Otherwise, they're not going to get anywhere. They're going to have to show themselves. They're going to have to reveal themselves for who they are. And when they do reveal themselves, they are going to reveal themselves as your ops. And these people that are choosing to reveal themselves, these people are going to be reprimanded and they are going to be met with the law. So just stay strong, collective. Understand that they're going to out themselves. Okay? 9 of Feathers, perception and self-empowerment. Okay? This is you standing in your power. This is you realizing what you're made of. This is you, yeah, maybe you're up in your head a little bit, but you're up in your head and you're evaluating, right? You're learning, you're processing, You're dealing with the shit that you need to deal with. You're empowering yourself, right? That's the whole idea. It's not to sit in a rut. It's not to sit in this shit. It's to get you up and out of that, right? People want you up in your head and they want you thinking about the past and they want you in this karmic energy. And here you are using it to empower yourself instead. That is powerful. Keep going. We got the King of Acorns. You're optimistic. You're innovative. Okay? You're transmuting this shit. You're shedding the light. You're standing in your power. You're very radiant in your intention. You're very noble. Okay? You're fighting for the underdog. You're not only helping yourself, but you're helping other people. You're finally allowing yourself to emotionally walk away from the shit that no longer serves you. You're renewing your spirit. You're renewing your heart space. You're renewing your mind. You're bringing peace to all of it into an equilibrium. You know the magic that's within you. You know that you are made of magic, right? Step into that, right? Everything that you've ever searched for outside of yourself was always within you the whole time. All the shit that you were praying to was a part of you this whole time. You are the magic that is you. So step into that. Stop sleeping on your fucking gifts. Stop sleeping on your destiny. It is awaiting for you. So you're figuring out your willpower. You're figuring out the idea to create. Okay, maybe you do need some sort of contemplation. Maybe you're not sleeping on yourself. Maybe you need to reflect. Maybe you need to find that inner light to guide you. Don't allow anybody else to question that. Okay? And I think with the hermit and the magician coming out, you need to gain a balance between work and play. You need to bring a balance and an equilibrium to your intentions and your manifestations forward, as well as going within and reflecting on the lessons that you're learning. Okay? And the transmutation as well as the transformation that you're going through. Okay? Recognize that. Embrace it. Show it compassion. Show it validity. Show it what it needs to become what it is. Exploration and discoveries, page of feathers, page of swords. So move forward with a new possibility of exploring the possibilities. Explore the truth, explore what was going on, explore your experience, and discover that what was missing in your understanding. Yeah, we got beauty and abundance with this Empress. Step into the idea that you can attract everything that you've ever dreamed of into your life. It's all up to you, but you need to stand in your power. You need to go through the gates and let go and shed that what no longer serves you. We got the Knight of Acorns. So you're moving forward regardless. You're stepping into the magic. You're letting go of that what no longer serves you. You're moving on. You're moving up. We got the Ten of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. So you're moving towards wish fulfillment. And I have a feeling the wish fulfillment, the Ten of Cups, is going to be there sooner than you think. Yeah, the Six of Cups in the reverse. So you're looking towards the future. You're not focused on the past anymore. You're allowing that to go and move on. The sentiment and joy that you might feel, um, whatever it might be, you're moving forward. You're not moving backwards. We got awakening, renewal, and enlightenment on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is definitely a transformation that you're going through. I'm excited for you. What do we got? The Ten of Crystals, Ten of Pentacles, with the Page of Feathers and the Empress. So by you stepping into your power and into this position of attracting, what's happening is this is actually bringing in a new foundation for you that you didn't think that you could actually obtain. It's here. You don't even have to wait for it. It's here. It's already here. This foundation is going to get stronger. This foundation is going to get better for you. Okay? Do not fear. Go all in with this. Specifically if it's being guided by the divine. You can trust the divine. The divine ain't going to hurt you. The divine ain't going to betray you like everybody else. Okay? The divine don't have any ulterior motives other than to have you living your best life. Okay? And this is a divine mission that you're on with the chariot. Okay? And you will be unstoppable. Welcome in, Mandy. You just need to have the determination and the discipline to get there. Okay? Allow the beauty that is within you and the abundance and your ability to act and drive forward toward this sentiment and joy, towards this beautiful stability and attainment, exploration and discovery, self empowerment, perspective, optimism and innovation, renewal and quest for creation and willpower, contemplation and wisdom. It's all part of it. It's all part of the step. All right? With this whole idea that you're stepping forward with action and drive and moving towards the future, this is going to help you shine. Okay? Peace and healing. This is going to help you shine. You got the shaman on the bottom of the deck. You could be going through some shadow work right now. You could be ending out some shadow work. Either way, Eight of Pentacles, dedication, progress. You know what the hell you're good at. You know who you are. Allow that inner calling to drive you, to move you, to inspire you, to transform you. You're moving on to much better situations going forward. We've got the King of Feathers and the Ten of Acorns. So there's definitely logic and truth and justice coming in with this journey that's going to shine the light on you. Okay, that you're finding peace and healing within this because you're standing in truth. You're standing up for justice. Okay, and because of your responsibility and dedication, things are coming to you. Things are for you. Things are here. You got the Ten of Feathers, recovery and transformation on the bottom. Literally, that's crazy. So we've got the Ten of Feathers. It says recovery and transformation. And then right under that card, we have 13, transformation, transition, and liberation. Okay? So you will be liberated from all the pain and all the suffering. This is something that somebody does not want you to know. It is already in your favor. Okay? Now, for some of you, I think they gave out the wrong information and they don't have your right contact information. So they're thinking that they're contacting somebody else. They're thinking they're contacting you when they're contacting somebody else, and they're having somebody try to play you in this grand fucking scheme of story. And as to the reason why, you don't know who the hell it is. You don't have any inkling on this whole situation because somebody's playing you. But that's being found out. The cat's out of the bag. Okay? The mole has spoken, is what I'm being told. So shit's about to fly off the handle for these people. You just need to embrace yourself because you're in for a bit of a rude awakening as to who was behind all of this. Okay? But all in all, it's working in your favor. So I think you're going to need to stock up on your popcorn. And I think that's why we're getting an emphasis of popcorn. Because shit's about to spin the block. Okay? Things are about to change. So keep the faith. Keep the faith. It's worth it. Don't lose faith. There's a lot of green here in the cards. Okay? There's a lot of green here. So there's different levels of transformation that are going on right now. And there's definitely light being shed on a situation. okay? And overall, things are going to work out better than expected. You just have to be patient. Low battery. Yeah, you might be tired. You might be relentlessly tired because of their relentlessness. Okay? Hold the fort. It's going to be worth it. Get a new earpods, they said. It'll be great, they said. Yeah, okay. It's where I have to manually add them in every single time. It's a pain in the bloody ass, if you ask me. Yes, nobody, there was a bit of lag there because I was in my Bluetooth menu. Anytime I'm swapping out like that, just know there's going to be an intermittent moment where you're going to just have to stand by. So ultimately, collective, there's definitely some changes, some transformation. There's a lot of ascension symptoms you might be feeling from going through all this transformation. Just be just be compassionate to yourself, okay? Allow your emotions to flow, allow them to be released. If you feel like you're crying or you feel like you're gonna angry cry, let it go. Let it happen. Let it release. Let it finally go. Let it just let it burst. Because you probably need it. You've been probably holding it in for way too long. And it's part of our humanity to feel our emotions. That's why we have these emotions in the first place. And for us to discredit them, for us to discredit our inner voice is against who we are and how we're made and who we are as human beings. Okay? And that's the one thing that really got me all ramped up about the Bible is how they're not supposed they're telling us uh, not to uh, not to submit to our mind and our heart because it's a deceiver. Why would there be anything within us deceiving? The only thing that is deceiving of ourselves within us is the projections and the programs that we've been basically beat into submission in order to uh, take take valid. So a lot of the shit that we are feeling ridicule about is what other people have judged us on. They placed us in a little box. They put us in a position where our thoughts and our actions are delusional, as if we don't know anything. As if what we have to think and what we have to say is not valid, right? That we should go read a book instead of being guided by our mind and our heart. To some degree, it is. It is a very, very big book of deception. And I found this out within the last 3 to 4 years. I've known this all my life. Okay, there was just something fishy about the book that I didn't necessarily pertain to. It just did not. It didn't rub well with me. And I've read it through and through at least twice in my lifetime. And no, it's a book of riddles. It's a book of riddles. It's meant to make us think. It's meant to make us question ourselves and our validity and our own personal power. We're constantly having to be to submission to something outside of ourself, as if we're a sinner when we first are born. We're born sinners? That don't make sense. No, we're not born sinners. Okay? We are born into a very, very sadistic, evil world. And it's the conditioning and the programming that puts us into this position to become sinners. And it's up to us to make the choice within ourselves, within our mind, and within our heart to know the difference between good and evil. We have to realize that the divine has always been within us. The divine has always walked with us, but we choose to look outside of ourselves for the answers rather than within. And this is what's creating the position of being lost. Because we're bottling up all our feelings, we're bottling up what we feel, what we think, what we know to be true. And we're pushing it down, we're pushing it away. And that's what people, you know, that's why people are faking it till they make it. And it's not turning out very good for them at all. They end up flying and falling flat on their face. To allow that inner compass to guide you, to allow your inner voice to guide you, your inner intuition, your higher self to work through that with you is paramount to your survival. It's paramount to who you are. When something doesn't vibe right, don't stay there. Get out of there. When something don't feel right to you, get up and out of there. Listen to it. It's there for a reason. It's been given to you by the divine to protect yourself. It's your hindsight. It's your intuition. There's a voice in the back of your head that is meant to guide you through thick and thin. It will never betray you. It will always direct you to your best timeline. And the more you fight it, the more you push it down, the more you ignore it, the more lost you're going to feel. The more not connected you're going to be. And the thing is, we have ultimately our own ultimate choice to make. It's up to us to make that choice. It's not up to anybody else. I can sit here and I can talk till I'm blue in the face about how this journey is what it is and blah, 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 blah. But unless you take the steps for yourself to figure it out for you, okay, you're never going to find it. You're going to stay in this pile of shit and you're not going to obtain anything. I don't expect you to take my word for gospel. I don't expect you to take my word uh, for truth. What I'm saying is go within yourself and find your own. That's what it is. Because everybody's journey is different. Okay? Nobody's going to have the same journey. Okay? Nobody's going to have the same mind. Nobody's going to have the same ideas. Nobody's going to have the same understanding about things. It's not about what other people think. It's about what you feel and what you think within yourself. Because ultimately, that resides with your confidence. That resides with your purpose. That resides with your mission. Has nothing to do with anyone else. And no one else has the power or the ranking to dictate how you will live your life. These people that think that they have that type of power and expectation over other people, they're asinine. They're obsessed with the control. When it all comes down to it, it's just you and the divine. It's always been about you and the divine. Nothing else. Nothing about your family. Nothing about your relationships or your friendships or anything. It has everything to do with you and your relationship to the divine. The people that come into your life, whether it be family, friends, or foe, are there to develop you. Are there to help you learn and grow as individuals. But if you take it as them as a ridicule, it's one thing. Because some people are envious. Some people are stuck in the matrix. Some people do have their head up their ass and they can't see through the forest for the trees. That's not your problem, collective. Your challenge is to rise above it and make it better for you. All right, think of a number between 1 and 10 and hold it to yourself, hold it to your heart and your soul. Pick a number between 1 and 10 and keep it to yourself. I'm going to throw out some Pharaoh Tarot, and each message I'll give you your number, and this is your message. All right, Pharaoh Tarot, what's the message for number 1? You will soon have your plans disrupted due to a strange and unusual event. However, you will soon overcome all obstacles and restrictions through perseverance on your part. Number 2, this card indicates that a successful negotiation of a difference of opinion will occur. You will achieve harmony after a time of squabbles and disagreements. This will be gained by your strong sense for justice. Number 3, you have too many irons in the fire. You may have to refuse or postpone a journey through quarrels or family troubles. On the contrary, you should now begin to work within a budget. The future indicates a long journey for which you will need extra finances. You have a good brain and you are usually right over the outcome of a situation. Number 4, this card represents a dark, dangerous woman. She is eaten by malice and spite, a person who has ill will towards you through deep jealousy. That stupid ass "see you next Tuesday" is coming out again. On the contrary, this card represents a dark woman, quick-witted and intensely perceptive. She represents a widow or woman who has known great sadness. She will cast a personal influence on your future. With this being in the reverse, I think that she's no longer going to have any influence on your future. Where she thought that she might, she no longer has. She's been blocked out. Number 5, apathy and laziness is your drawback. You will not progress until you start to think positively. On the contrary, the time has come for you to make decisions with complete confidence in your own ability. You must concentrate your willpower and you will gain your objective. The magician is coming out yet again. Yeah. So let's go 1. Go for a second message. For the ones that picked 1, that the first message didn't resonate. The future indicates that you will soon realize your desires and achieve permanent and lasting success. You will be given help and financial gain through friends and associates. You will exert a powerful influence over others. For number 2, if the first message didn't resonate, plans could be canceled at last minute. You may be influenced some unwisely by others. A very unsettling future outlook. However, to the contrary, this card indicates a bright future ahead. Opportunities for new beginnings, both at home and in business or work enterprise. A strong possibility of extra money through inheritance could also mean birth of a child in the family. So despite what other plans are being made, things are going to turn out better than expected. Number 3, if the previous message did not resonate, I'll take the top one because I'm not taking the other one. You are discontented with your present way of life. Your future shows an opportunity to travel and you may change your residence. However, your fondness for mother or family make decisions difficult. Let them go. Number 4. If this message or the previous message didn't resonate, this one's for you. The future which is at present is hidden, will soon be revealed. Help will be offered by a woman who is a psychic and wise. A strong female influence will be felt. The High Priestess. And number 5. Second message. You find people distrust you because they feel sure that you are not sincere over your motives. People suspect that behind a friendly manner, you are only making use of them. People might be gaslighting you at this time. Okay, number 5. On the contrary, though, you will gain through the goodwill of friends in travel. You will reap the benefits of your past efforts. You have built up goodwill in unexpected areas. So expect good things. For anybody that didn't pick a number, this message is for you. This card indicates a studious teenager who is extremely loyal and is always willing to help and will be the bearer of good news to you. All right. Let's see here. What do we do next? Okay, Spirit. All right. Thank you for the donations there earlier, whoever sent that in. Thank you, thank you. Let me just see here. Is there any questions regarding them? Much love. The Reaper will work. Thank you, Poncho. Thank you, J4444. Very much appreciated. All the support. And Spencer, thank you so much, buddy. All right, Animal Whispers. So keep your number 1 through 5. What's number 1? All right, we got Raven. We got Shaman. One of my favorite cards. Look at this. Thank you, Google. Raven, Shaman. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. And fucking believe in yourself, damn it. All right, number 2. What do we got going on? All right, we've got Goose. Inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident. You will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. So let yourself fly. All right, number 3. Oh, that was quick. Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. All right, number 4. Humpback Whale, Singer. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the powers in your soul. Beautiful. All right, number 5. Number 5 is alive. What do we got? Ruth Who? Bison. Abundance. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the ways of gratitude and prayer. All right? Okay. Apparently, the dragons have a message for the five collectives. So I'm going to pick out some cards for each collective. I'm going to go with five cards each, and they're all going to be different messages. Sweet dreams there, Josh. Do I got any mods on board here tonight? Can you come forward, please? Let me know you're watching. Thank you, Josh, for your help tonight. Sweet dreams, Bradley. I'm going to pretty well end it at the end of these dragon messages anyway. All right, dragons. We got five different messages for five different collective timelines. Right off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, the overall collective message right off the top, we got the Knight of Wands. So move forward with your intention. What we got on the bottom, nurture the truth that is you with this Queen and the Chariot. Know that the destination is for a mission that's coming forward to you. Okay, know that it's all being orchestrated by the divine. Okay, there's only certain people that drive the chariot. Okay, these are influential people. These people have missions. The people that are getting messages tonight, they need to move forward with their fiery intentions, their ideas, and what's being called from within them. Okay? You need to nurture the truth that is you. You need to stand in your power of who you are. Okay? So, timeline number one. Let's see what you've got going on. You could be standing on truth. You could be filling your own cup. You could be finding your self worth again after a time of trials, and you could be fighting at all costs. Okay? You very well could be trapped in a relationship that you're trying to let go of. You could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could very well went through an awakening and you're standing in your truth and you're trying to get untrapped from a particular relationship. Okay? Um, Stay strong. Stay in your truth and know who you are. That's all I got to say about that. Okay? Fill your own damn cup up. Okay? Find your independence. Find out where you fit in the grand scheme of things because there's a reason for what you've gone through. There's a reason why you're fighting. There's a reason why you're stepping up. Okay? Number two, we got the Knight of Cups. We got the Strength card. We got the Page of Coins. We got the King of Wands. We've got the Four of Swords. So I do believe I'm talking to a fire sign. I'm thinking that, you've been fighting for quite some time, and it's been very difficult for you to rest. Okay? There very well could be a message of some sort of a message of stability, or somebody might be coming forward with some sort of an offer to help strengthen you and allow you to guide with your heart. Okay? So I would take into consideration this offer being brought to you. Okay, because this is going to help you step up into your next timeline. Okay, so you'll know it by the intention that they have. Okay, so keep this in mind moving forward, that good things are about to happen for you. Okay, but people are trying to get you out of your comfort zone. Okay, so understand that that's why that you're having a hard time resting, is people are trying to create this unrest in your life. Somebody sees that and wants to help you through that, and what this is doing is it's also helping you invoke your inner warrior. Okay, and also lead with your heart going forward. So hold patience, be good to yourself, things are going to work out. Okay, we've got timeline number 3. You're wanting to reconcile due to some sort of manipulation and end out a cycle with someone particular. They don't want to heal, or you don't want to heal, or whatever. You just want to end the ties. You're happy in your pile of shit. Um, I get a feeling of defeated. I'm getting a karmic energy connected to this timeline. So if you're not karmic, this probably isn't your message. But I get a feeling like you're regretting the manipulation, and you don't want to take accountability because you're not ready to heal. Somebody's stepping into their foundation. They're nurturing their foundation, right? They're nurturing their stability, right? And they're being compassionate while they're at it, right? Despite all the pain and all the suffering that you've caused. And this is why you're giving up. This is why, because you're done. You're done. You know you've done wrong. You know you don't want to heal. You've come to the precipice that you know that you're bitter and that your bitterness got the better of you, right? So this is why you want to reconcile with this particular person, because you're recognizing what you've done and you're feeling guilty for it. Number 4, you've been financially or energetically dependent on someone, which has created a situation of withdrawal. It's got you in this very pissed off, hot headed kind of energy due to an empress stepping up into their rite of passage. You've been creating some sort of illusions of stability for them, which is coming back to bite you in the face soon enough. So the moment that you stand true and step out of this, somebody wants you, it very well could be Empress that you're stepping into this Empress position, right? You're illuminating the illusions and the deception, and you're moving forward to a very strong stability. There's this Queen of Wands in reverse is very dependent on your energy, and she's trying to create an instability. Okay, and she's looking for you to be um, hypnotized by these emotions. Like she's so obsessed she wants to put a ring on it, but you're not even her type, right? And with her being so reliant and um, dependent on your energy, it's a bit of a turnoff. Like they need to stand on their own. They need to stand in their own power instead of trying to take off of your energy and what you're all about. They should have known better. But they're casting illusions on your foundation of what you're trying to build, and it's going to blow up in their face. All right, collective? For number 4. Number 5, what do we got? So we got the Six of Swords in reverse, we've got the Fool, we've got the Death in reverse, we've got Justice in reverse, and then we've got Six of Cups. There's a past energy that's trying to keep you from going through this rebirth, okay? You're due to some sort of injustice, you're on your way to a new paradigm. You're on your way to a new timeline. You're going through a major rebirth, okay? And somebody doesn't want you to move on, okay? Somebody wants you questioning that. Somebody wants you thinking about the past, enumerating about what was done to you. They want you in your feels. They want you within this injustice. They want you to be affected by this injustice, but it's not. I do believe you've healed this. I do believe that there's been a major transformation in your life. And although you might ponder about the past, it just basically empowers you to keep going towards your future. Okay? Because you know you don't live there in the past anymore. And this is what's inciting and instigating your rebirth. Now you're going to be given a chance to move on. You're going to be able to give it, you're going to be given a chance whether they like it or not. You're still going to be moving on whether they like it or not. Meanwhile, there are going to be some that are wanting you to do a pivot and come back around, and they want you to, they want you to relive the pain and the suffering that you lived in the past. But since learning from that collective, you are moving on. This is what's creating that awakening. You don't live there anymore. Okay? So when this comes back around, you're going to be able to act accordingly. All right? I hope that helps everybody. I hope those messages resonated with you. Just know things are happening all in divine timing, and they're going to be happening a lot better than what you expected. Now, I say that, and then something goes and blows up in your life. It's probably meant to blow up like that. So laugh about it. Laugh about it. Celebrate it. Because you know what? It probably wasn't meant for you anyway. And the sooner you realize that, the better. And sometimes, yeah, it is a hard pill to swallow. It's a hard pill to swallow when your family pretty well leaves you for dead, and then you find what seemed like the love of your life, and they leave you for dead. They were all part of the same scheme, okay? They were all part of the same scheme to dim your light, to take the validity out of your life, to humble you, to take you off your soapbox. But all it did is make you stronger. And all you learned is to build a bigger, more stronger soapbox. It blew up in their face. All this whole plan blew up in their face. And they spent a lot of money on this plan. Probably your whole inheritance on this plan. Because they figure, let's just, forge his name on a document on a life policy. We'll use the 100,000 for, we'll pay people off, and we'll say there's a whole bunch of money in it if you just totally sabotage this person's life, because we don't want them finding out. We don't want them speaking out. We don't want them telling the truth about their situation or their story. So try to take them out, but don't take any accountability for it. Try to get them to take themselves out, right? So that way it looks like an accident. They even sabotaged your car. They sabotaged every aspect of your life, your jobs, your friendships, any relationships that you got close to. They infiltrated and weeded them out. And they did it all behind the closed doors. They did it all in silence. Now, that message isn't going to resonate with everybody, but it sure as hell resonates with me. Spirit said I needed to talk about it. What's the overall message here, Spirit? Let's do it. Queen of Swords in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this bitch was selfish. Against an emperor that was guided by his heart. Like, make it make sense. A very loving emperor with this Queen of Swords in reverse. Very obsessed Queen of Swords. I rest my case. She was the culprit for a lot of the demise. Fucking skank. Stinky ass fucking hoes thinking that they got some sort of a fucking right to somebody's life, to somebody's gifts, because they got denounced, because they've got their gifts taken away for good reason. And that they sit there and complain and bothered because their gifts got taken away. Why? Because they abused them. They manipulated other people. They used it against the divine's wishes. So of course they're going to be, um, of course they're going to lose their gifts. If you don't move forward with good intention, of course you're going to be bound. Of course you're going to receive karma. Like, get it through your head. And depending on what you do, once you're, if there's no way to redeem yourself and take accountability, you're stuck like that for the rest of your existence. And chances of you being reconnected, like, if you don't even have the right intentions, right, and you use magic to manipulate people, the devil doesn't even want you. Okay? The devil doesn't even want you. So if you think you're going to mark yourself to the darkness and, thinking that the devil's going to help you, you're only entrapping yourself into more chaos. Because the devil gives nothing but illusions, where the divine gives you the truth. The divine gives you true blessings that are protected, right? You don't want to work with the divine, you want to work with the darkness, that's your problem. You want to just sit with the illusion and the temptation, by all means. By all means, your choice. It's just the way it goes. All right, so let's check out the angel numbers. Come on. Fuck off and work. Thank you. So 3333. I had 33 people at one point and 33 likes. So I got that angel number. So I'm going to read on that one. And then I'm going to go with 3962. At the deepest level of the angel number 3333 holds profound spiritual significance. It is a powerful symbol of personal growth, transformation, and the expansion of our consciousness. The angels are urging us to embrace our spiritual wisdom, tap into our hidden potential, and embark on a journey of self discovery. Ching. All right, 4263. Why not? Okay. So think. We'll try that. The meaning of 4263 angel number. Today we uncover the meaning of angel number 4263. Have you ever been driving down the road glancing at an odometer only to discover that it reads 4263? Or looking at the clock each day and it reads 1111? If so, you're not alone. It's a mysterious phenomenon that's appeared in people's lives for blah, 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 blah. Let's get to the point, Sync. Blah, 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 blah. What's the meaning of 4263 angel number? Ultimately, it symbolizes abundance, wealth, success. When this angel number appears in your life, it can indicate that you are about to experience a period of great prosperity and good fortune. The angels are encouraging you to keep taking steps towards your goals and dreams. They are signaling that the universe is ready to open doors of abundance in your life. 4263 is a sign of encouragement that all your hard work and dedication will be fully rewarded. An abundance of success and wealth is coming your way, provided you keep doing what you love and stay true to your higher purpose. The universe is reminding you to stay focused, confident, persistent on your path. You have the resources and guidance you need within yourself to manifest your highest dreams. So trust in your intuition and let it guide you. It also conveys a message of both hope and optimism for your future endeavors. It also appears in your life as a sign that you can trust in the process and have faith in the divine timing in your journey. They're also telling you to remain calm and to not give up on hope, as great rewards are inbound. So if you've seen the 4263 angel number lately, take it as a sign that good things are coming your way. It also can be an invaluable source. Hey, New York. Anyway, invaluable source of guidance in our lives. But ultimately, it is up to us to make the most of their meaning. So the next time you see 4263, take a moment to reflect on what it means for you. Think about what the universe is trying to tell you and how it can lead you towards a life of prosperity and abundance. What does it mean for love? Being all that about abundance and prosperity, it also looks promising for love and relationships. True abundance isn't just money related, it's also having enough of the other necessary resources in your life. This can include things like free time, love, happiness. Therefore, this angel number is a good sign that you're going to experience an abundance of love in your life. You've been searching for the perfect partner? This could be a sign that they are just around the corner. The angels are encouraging you to stay open and positive about romance, as you never know when your true love will show up. If you're being feeling stuck, unstuck, or unhappy in a situation or in a current relationship, the 4263 angel number is encouraging you to take the steps necessary to take action. Whether this means having an honest conversation or taking some time apart, trust that the angels that are there to guide you through whatever obstacles come your way. For those in happy relationships, the 4263 angel number can serve as a reminder to keep the flame of love alive. Even in a strong relationship, it's important to nurture your bond. The angels are sending you a special message to let you know that your continued efforts in making your relationships work will be rewarded with an abundance of love. No matter what stage you're at, the 4263 angel number reminds you that you deserve to experience an abundance of love. When this angel number appears, let it guide you towards a beautiful path filled with plenty of joy and affection. What does it mean for your career? It's a positive sign when it comes to your career. Your angels are signing that abundance and prosperity are on the way, so don't be afraid to pursue your passions and to follow your dreams. If you have been feeling stuck in your job or uninspired, the 4263 angel number may bode well for taking a leap of faith and jumping into something new. The angels are telling you to trust in yourself and your abilities. I'm really sensing an eight of pentacles right now with that. Abundance is ready to manifest if you take the necessary steps to make it happen. If you've been thinking about a career change or have a dream that you'd like to be likely been putting off, now could be the perfect time to take action. If you enjoy your current job, 4263 is a reminder to stay focused and diligent on your path. Know that you are right where you need to be and that your hard work will be rewarded with great success and abundance. 4263 can also represent an opportunity for financial growth or promotion. So make sure that you know your worth and don't be afraid to take the initiative for higher pay or that more rewarding job. No matter where you are in your career, the 4263 angel number signifies that abundance and prosperity are just around the corner. So stay focused on your path, trust in yourself and the angel's guidance, and stay open to all the great opportunities that are coming your way. The 4263 angel number is a beacon of hope. It's a sign that your hard work and dedication will be rewarded professionally. What positive changes can be made when seeing the angel number 4263? Seeing this angel number brings about many positive changes in your life. First of all, this number is call to action from the angels to take charge of your life and manifest abundance in all aspects. It's a reminder that you have the power within you to create the greater prosperity and joy. This number is letting you know that your hard work and dedication will be rewarded, not by telling you to stop working hard or to sit back and relax. Keep pushing yourself to a healthy level. And don't get too complacent. Remember, the harder that you work, the luckier you get. When the 4263 starts appearing in your life, it's a time to take stock of your journey and let go of anything standing in your way of success. Profitable opportunities could be coming your way, so it's essential to open your mind, soul, and heart to the various possibilities that are about to appear. Look out for any clues or signs and use them to your advantage. Finally, abundance isn't only about money. The angel number 4263 can bring about new level of success in your relationships. Let this number be the reminder to open yourself up to share your heart with those around you, as it is a sign of great love and abundance. So I hope that helps. I'm going into Hipsy and refreshing to see if there's any readings. let's see the orders. All right, Cheryl, I don't know if you're kicking it with us tonight, but I personalized your candle to have your name on it. So I'm excited for you to receive that once it's sent out. So thank you for your order. It is now in production. Estimated time to ship is November 26th. Dorothy, 2 days in production. Sent to production Tuesday, November 19th. So there's multiple different statuses for your order because there was a multiple different places that your order is coming from. So just be patient. It's on its way. It's being developed. It's in production. It's working out. Okay? Just as a little update. By the way, out of the 30 that are here, who wants merch? Put a heart in the chat if you want merch. That you want merch. If you are serious about buying merchandise from my store, put a heart in the chat. Serious about buying. There's the link. Go crazy. Surprise to my subscribers. I'm letting it out open. I'm letting it open sooner. But I'm only going to be putting it in the chat for the next little while. So you got to be here to receive the link. So keep it to yourself, will you? I just uh, I just put a new T-shirt up. So I hope you enjoy that. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. I think I sent you the link already, Kate. You should have it. But even so, if you didn't, that's okay. But so I made two different comforters. One with a wolf and an angel. There's another one with angel wings. Okay. This is basically to help remind you and put into your mind of a peaceful sleep that you know that you've got your angels guarding, and protecting you while you sleep. So this is a mental reminder, okay, to connect to your angels and take that time out to be in that reverence of your angels and gratitude for your angels protecting you. There's matching pillows to the duvet covers as well, so you got to look in there. Well, there's a possibility of paying through PayPal and other means, so you don't necessarily need a specific card or bank card or whatever to do the online shopping. So you can use PayPal. There's a bunch of different options there. So you can go take a look and do some window shopping. and figure out what you'd like. But either way, it's something to look at. And you could quite possibly go out and buy a Amazon or a gift card for online and do it that way too. It works. Either way, it's up to you. I'm not wringing your arm. You don't absolutely have to do that to become a member. Okay? You're not required to buy anything from the shop. But there was a bunch wanting some merch. So I figured, why not? I'll hook it up. So that's what I did. I hooked it up. I hooked you up. I only got 2 orders so far. And I figured it was going to take off a lot quicker than what it did. So I'm very grateful for the orders that I've gotten so far. Don't get me wrong. It's very much a beautiful thing. I'm very much in gratitude for that. Don't get me wrong on that. But I figure I would hold off and allow my members to get in on it first, and I've only gotten 2 orders, so I figure, you know what? Allow my subscribers to hang out and check it out too. So that way, if they want to make an order, they can do so. And it's being led by Spirit. I was going to wait till December 1st to open it up to my subscribers and to the public, but I decided against that. So it's going to be by link only for now. So if you miss out tonight, that's not my problem. Just saying. It's all good. Take your time. No pressure. I was just thinking it was going to blow up a little bit sooner than that. Had I known it was just going to be like this, I would have opened it right up for everybody. But I figured give my members something special, right? So anyway, hey Cheryl. Yes, I know. And I gave you a little bit of an update here in the chat here. So if you rewind about, I would say 5 minutes to when I was actually looking into my tablet last, there's a bit of I personalized your candle. So it's going to have your name on it for your Flight Club membership candle. So I'm excited for you to get your order. I'm going to have to ask you to do a review too. Okay? I just hope I can. I hope I can create and have enough time to personalize all the candle orders that are going to be coming through with everybody's name on them. We'll see. Like Ella Nutella. That's a catchy name. Yeah, tonight's reading was pretty good. We did a 3 and a 5. Yeah, so it's quite 3 different timelines in the beginning, and then I did a 5 timeline with questions. So if you feel like rewinding from the to the beginning and watching it, you're more than welcome to. It might kick out there because I'm just about done here. I'm just stopping in to say hi in the chat and whatnot before I head out. So, but there's a whole collective here, 215 minutes of it. So it shouldn't take too long to upload. It should be available soon. So I thank you all for joining me tonight. Thank you so much for showing up, not only for me, but for yourself, because it matters, right? Step into your power, remember who the hell you are, and don't let anybody tell you different, okay? Please know that I walk with you. Stand in your integrity, stand in your truth, stand in the power that is you. Remember who the hell you are, because you know what? You matter too. We all do. In the grand scheme of things, we're all here on our own journey, right? Stay tuned this weekend because we're going to do some card pulls. All right, we're going to do some free card pulls this weekend. So donations, they will be to the top of the priority, mind you. They will get my attention. But tune in either Friday or Saturday. It's Friday now, so either Friday or Saturday, later on tonight or tomorrow night, um, we'll look into some card pulls. All right? So I want to say thank you to my members, my supporters, my subscribers. I love you all. Thank you for the ongoing support. As well, um, yeah, if you can't be good at it, at least be good to yourself. All right? So that way you can be good to others. I'll catch you in the next video, guys. And you have yourself a restful night. Sweet dreams and grand rising to the ones that are on the southern hemisphere. Grand rising. And a grand evening to the ones that are going to bed. Sweet dreams. See you in the next video.